There we go. There we go. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Just make sure we got everything here. Hoping all the bells and whistles are working. It's probably not news to you guys, but YouTube has been down. Google, Instagram, Roadblocks was even down. Roadblocks.
Hold on, I gotta call home.
I know. Check on your
still
boys.
There,
yeah.
You know?
So I think it seems better. So hopefully, I called in a few connects about 15 minutes ago at YouTube. Was like, guys, we got the best thing on the internet, so we need to get this going again. Everything looked good on your guys' end. Hello, Zach. Hello, Anthony, new member of the Beard group.
Yeah.
I love when guys just jump full into the group.
Oh, there's
community.
a this. Let's go see what that's all about.
Yes. So, hello.
Hey, Donald.
Camera's shaking. Oh, we are on the table today.
Okay. Less shaky.
Okay. More. That makes sense. Ooh. All right. We're gonna have some shakes. That's okay. We'll roll with it, guys. That's funny. I didn't even think about that because the stand on the other camera is different. Okay. All right.
Try to keep I'll try to keep my movements to a minimum.
You're gonna see a little bit of earthquake in it in here, but that's okay.
That's not the camera's shaking. That's my beard.
Oh yeah, beard shake for free all night, guys. Yeah, that's too funny. I didn't even think about that, and I knew
I want to switch it.
I had it for a reason, so we'll. Yeah, you talk to him. Let him know how it's going on. No, it's not gonna be worth it. It's gonna mess things up.
All right, we'll just deal.
Yeah. All right. So what happened? What's going on Wednesday nights?
I don't know. We usually, and I was really thirsty today. We usually have Mountain Dew. Today we have a lot of it. This is 4 cans.
That's 4 cans.
I don't know that we'll have all of it. There's no man challenge, but we got some big ones.
We got some big ones.
And
we got a lot of jerky. All right. We got this. This is one of my favorite jerkies. This is like the Honest Amish of jerky for me. Matador Flamin' Hot.
It's good.
Really, really good.
Good.
Spot on the right amount of heat because it's not weak. It's not one of those things where like, oh, there's not much heat there. There's some heat to it.
Yeah, you know when she walks in.
Yeah. You smell what they're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, hopefully it's working. I think we probably have some issues. We're at about half of where we normally are at this point. But hey, the show must go on. The good news is this will stay up so anybody can go back and watch this at any time. And yes, a huge, huge thank you to Veterans Day. Any veterans out there, any current active military, thank you guys. I am a history teacher. I get to tell stories about your heroics and instill the value of the military and freedom and democracy in my students. And I take that very, very seriously. I've had many family members in the military, including family members that are currently active duty. I have a cousin who's a career military man. So thank you guys for everything you do. Thank you, girls, for everything that you do. Deserve all of the accolades and praise that you get.
Thank you for making this such a great place to be with my family. Hello, my family. Hi, Owen. Aren't you supposed to be in bed by now?
That is so too funny. So, yeah, thank you guys again. If we have any veterans that are in here right now, yes, Blair posted an amazing picture with the Marine Corps because was it yesterday was the Marine Corps birthday? I believe that was yesterday.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. And I know in the Marines, they have a couple of things that you have to know, and it's something that you recite. If someone says they're a Marine, you can challenge them on those couple of different things. I believe there's a motto or a saying, and then they also have to know the birthday of the Marine. So yes, yeah, thank you guys. And today, was it PlayStation came out?
I saw some in the mail. I think Xbox came out maybe too.
Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, no,
that would make
yesterday.
sense.
Was it yesterday or today?
Yesterday or today? Yeah, one of the two. So
I don't know. If you didn't pre-order it, I don't think you found it. Maybe you did. I don't know.
Right. And hey, Hefty says, sometimes I put products in my beard, but my beard still feels the same. Is it possible your beard going some sort of shock? No, it would be something health-wise with the rest of your body. You can be dehydrated. You can have stress. There's a lot of factors that can make it seem different. But it's likely your beard is just a thermometer for your body's health. Your beard will tell you if you're going through something. So it's probably something else. Hey, my friend, Dan over here from Italy. Dan set his alarm for 3 a.m. 3 a.m., you guys, to get up for the Beard Advice series to be able to make it here. How cool is that? I think we should lead into that, guys. Where are you from? Whenever you're comfortable with sharing, please go ahead. We are from the Flint area of Michigan, inside the United States. So do we have other states out there? We got other countries out there. What is going on, guys? Some of you are starting to come in. I think YouTube's starting to let people in, which is awesome.
Bearded John, I am also a big Xbox fan, and I'm gonna try and dance the dance and get one at some point.
Cool,
but who knows? Hear me, Owen? It can't make magic, so you never know.
Yeah,
that's my kid out there he's been in England. All right, we got Alabama, Northern Idaho, Tennessee.
Oh man, I have a collab coming out with this company. Mary, you want to grab it right there?
Where?
Your collab.
Oh,
my collab.
You got it.
So I got a collab coming out with this company, Artius Man, on Friday. And I did not, yeah, you can just hold it. It's probably not going to do it too well. I did not know that they were from that state. I'm just kidding. I did know that, but I did not hold it against them, guys. There was no personal vendetta since they are to the state to the south of us. But yes, big collab drop Friday morning, guys, 8 a.m. It really pays off to be professional and cordial with everyone you come across. So that is awesome, man. So awesome. Go ahead, Mayor. Take it over.
Thanks, brother Sean. He said I had some good comments last week. I appreciate that. I know Dan and I both, we think about what's going to be most useful. And sometimes putting that into words can be a challenge. So I love hearing that. Yeah.
And I hope everybody's having a good week. We've had a long one, really long one. Not in a bad way. We're very fortunate to have long weeks, but we both have been teaching all week. Yesterday was a full 7-hour teaching today, and then followed with over 3 hours of conferences. We had to start ours early because we had to fit some in. Today was more teaching with a 45-minute break to have lunch, to get ready for conferences, have conferences. And with our conferences being remote, we had to go into the building to sit in front of a computer screen by ourselves to have a remote conference. But with it being remote, we had more parents than ever. It was non-stop, absolutely non-stop, man. It was, oh goodness, it was big.
Yeah, and those parent-teacher conferences, they are probably one of the most stressed, nerve-wracking, ours are
it's a wild card.
5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, you don't know, you could have totally gotten messed up with a kid could think you hate them and you could be coming in for you. But usually I think Dan and I are both pretty good at not letting that come out of nowhere and then surprise us, because you pretty much got to be good like that if you're going to make it as a teacher.
Yeah. And there'll be things that'll happen. Oh, they were so stressed about that test. Like, we didn't know that. They seemed fine. But if there's too many surprises, then
it just wears you out a little bit.
We got Betsy's comment. I'll take that in just a second here. But Andrew says, I like how Michigan and Ohio hate each other so much the rest of us can't tell them apart. Hey, let me summarize the difference between Michigan and Ohio. We had a war. There was an actual war between Michigan and Ohio.
Toledo. And
it was over the city of Toledo, which is a garbage can today. They have a good zoo. They got a good zoo. No, it's an awful city. Awful city. Even the torpedoes would say that.
The worst part is it's in Ohio.
Yeah. But we had a battle over Toledo. We decided to call truce. We gave Ohio the Toledo Strip, this little teeny tiny part of the land. And then Michigan acquired the entire Upper Peninsula, which you'd think, oh, there's not a lot of people living there. It was packed full of copper and other resources. We won that war. We won the better side of the Toledo battle. So they can take their Toledo Zoo. We will have no. Michigan won that one, Andrew. Andrew trying to get sassy up in the chat here. So
yeah, the only lake you guys got was Erie. So come on.
Whoosh, yeah. Think about that. We got Superior. We got the rest of them. So ease up on the Ohio hate. Austin, aren't you a Michigan fan?
It's not hate. It's brotherhood.
Yes.
It's like our brother. You know?
Anybody knows it. He's a state fan. I'm a Michigan fan. They beat us.
It's crazy. And then we went and got destroyed by Iowa. So so far this year, anything you think, don't bother.
Because would have any circumstance, would have you bet on Michigan State going into the Michigan game?
No,
not after week one when they took that thrashing and Michigan looked awesome.
And I'm always positive, and Betsy always asks me every year, do they have a shot this year? Yeah. And I said, she's like, do they have a shot like the year where they blocked a punt in the last play and ran it back for touchdown?
You just had to work that in?
I had to finish that
sentence. You had to bring that in? Okay.
I'm like, no, they don't have a shot like the year where they blocked the punt in the last play and ran it back into the end zone. But I said, they don't even have a shot like that year. It's like And then all of a sudden, like, so I wonder if coaches are using it as
anybody's chance.
Like just kind of preseason. I don't know. I mean,
not football. Every game is the championship.
I know it counts,
yeah.
but like, how do you explain? Is it that crowd?
I don't know.
The crowd such a swing?
Basketball got awarded. Their players got a year red shirt. So every college basketball player. But you know what that really, really, really hurts? Incoming freshmen, because there are 0 spots available on the basketball team.
They can't give them.
Nope. They have not extended any scholarships.
Are they looking at doing that?
I don't know. We have a kid at Grand Blanc at our school who's looking D1, and there may not be any spots for him, which is crazy. But real quick here, Betsy says, "Hey, I love your shirt, honey. That color scheme is fire, guys. If you're curious here, this is a link for Sam's shop where you can get this shirt made or any other shirt that you need. So I think it looks good on the Mayor right there. All right, and I saw a couple other things I wanted to address real quick. Hair ties, it's okay. Just don't get them too tight, and you want to make sure you use the right material. Go with the best ones for women's hair are going to be the best one for your hair. Do not use rubber bands. Do not use anything that's going to have like a rubbery kind of sticky surface. That's why hair ties have like a fabric around them, so they don't grab the hair too much. So that would be a huge one. And hello, guys. Hello, Bearded Ryan. Love the new one there. Hey, Beard Octane, welcome in here. Mac with the cheese. What's up, my friend? Hello.
He's an all caps kind of guy.
Oh, he lives life in the all caps lane. There's no doubt about that.
In the caps lane.
And yeah, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, just overall, the Big Ten this year is just garbage, just garbage here. I just got here and I see the coolest hat ever. I mean, can you believe the Mayor's wear? Yeah, nice. Thank you, Mayor. Too funny. Grab some Pokemon cards for you and the Mayor. Opening next Wednesday, maybe. All right, we could do that. Did you catch me and the boys live stream?
I popped up, but yeah. I think that internet was breaking.
We had our best polls in Pokemon card history for us. Our number it was bad poll rate, but we had our best card ever. We got a gold GX ultra rare, so we were pretty stoked about it. Hey, real quick before we get into beard advice, guys, hey, with it especially being Veterans Day, I wore this hat very purposefully. Gary Lewis, the owner of Chesapeake, is a veteran of the U.S. military. Guys, go ahead. If you know any other companies that are veteran-owned, please throw them in the chat, and let's make sure we give them some love right now that is very much due, okay? Any danger with using beard ornaments? Nah, have some fun, man. Live your life, guys. Justin, yeah. I will give you that. Justin Fields, he is a top 2 player in the country right now. I will give you that. So, yes.
Justin Fields.
Quarterback of that something team. Yeah.
They don't really usually have good quarterbacks, so.
They are. Yeah. Oh, I was like, they have the same quarterback every year.
Destroy us every year. Usually they like to run with the ball, and we never remember that that's the thing they do.
Yes. So, guys, yeah, let's throw out some of these companies out here, guys.
Fresh Beards, looks like.
Valkyrie Beards. You said which one?
Fresh Beard.
Fresh Beards, is it? Okay.
Bad Donkey Beard Care or
Tactical. Yep. Bad Donkey. Yes, Bad Donkey. They hire veterans as well. Oh, Fresh Beards donates. Okay, yeah, bring the veteran owned. Johnny Slicks is veteran owned.
Jason, my hat is not in Big Ten football this year.
Corpsman,
because I didn't know who he was. I usually would. I love it. My set, like every day is almost, it's like Schmatter Sunday, Monday. Every day. I don't have my Saturday college. I don't have my NFL. I don't have my church in the morning. Everything's messed up. So I just haven't gotten as into college football because I don't really know. Even if you win, let's say everybody stays healthy and they finish the season, is there going to be a big asterisk by it anyways? I mean, and is it? I don't know. I get the idea of trying to generate revenue for these schools, and I support that.
Yeah,
as long as it's safe.
Yep. And thank you, Ryan. I've been using that all day. Ryan said that this is the best thing on the internet, and I would agree with you. But I say we get into it. If you guys have any other topics later, please let us know. Mr. Vato is in the building. Hello there, sir. So this is a series where, guys, and there's information in the description if you're curious and want to enter. It's called Beard Advice. We are here for guys that want advice on their beard, whether it's they've hit a rut with their styling, they don't know if they want to trim, they don't know what their goal is. We've even had some guys that didn't know, and we said, you're going to go with this style, and they're like, oh my gosh, it makes sense. And please, kind of get a feel for the room, but with respect, with maturity, which you guys are fantastic at. Give your feedback as well. This is not a two-man show. This is you guys helping just as much. So that is really appreciated. So we take a look at these guys here. Kenny Wilson, are you in here? I think we've tried a couple weeks now, but we'll lead off with him just in case he can come back and watch later or messages me, but
we're going to lead with him.
Yep, we're going to lead with him regardless, because I think it has been October. It's been a couple weeks here.
A while,
yes.
A while.
So paging Kenny Wilson, are you in the building? While the mayor reads this, if you can type a comment, we'll get to that.
Hey man, so I'm super new to beards. I just started growing one out about 6 weeks ago. I'm at a point now where I don't know what to do with all the craziness sprouting around my blowhole. I haven't trimmed anything, but I wonder if I should. With how I hope he hasn't trimmed. Who knows? Sorry, I'm ad-libbing. I have some super long hair going everywhere and wherever the heck they please. Also, it seems to come in really thin where the mustache connects to the chin. The bulk of what you see is just annoyingly long sides and the mustache. Any and all advice is appreciated.
All right.
And I wanted to mention too, Kenny, whenever you see this, Beard Octane tonight.
If they're here.
If they're here.
If they're here, yep.
Then Kenny, are you here?
Yeah,
I'm Kenny. I didn't finish my sentence. But...
I do not think he is here. So yeah, we want to make sure that's important. Otherwise, we're gonna have everybody and their mother sending in. All right, so let's take a look here, guys. We have pictures of Kenny's beard. I think we are up now. Yep. Okay, we are up here. All right. So here's Kenny's beard, and essentially summarize it for us, Mayor. You do a good job of reading, but sometimes the descriptions.
This is his first beard.
Okay.
And he's like, "What is this? Why are they doing these things? What's my next step, and how do I get under control so I can keep growing and not give up?"
Okay, so let's take a look through the pictures here. Okay, and this. Oftentimes the underbeard is not the most important picture, but this time it's very telling. As you can see, there is a big patch right here, and that's decently common around the Adam's apple. All right, let's check it out here. Okay, all right. So he is definitely growing this beard, and kind of at first glance, it 100% has a different growth rate for different parts of his beard. You can tell areas of his chin is growing differently. Areas of his cheek are growing differently. Even his mustache. Now, he didn't have any particular goals, right? He didn't say he wants to go big. He's just trying to figure out what his beard is doing. So, Kenny, if you watch this in the future, I will lead off here. Your beard is kind of dictating what you're going to do right now, which is nice. You don't have to think about this at all. I would go with a shorter beard style for now. It seems like you are decently younger guy. Can't fully see here, but
I was going to say it's a young man's beard.
Yeah,
he's got the thickness kind of comes. With a little bit.
He does have some gray and stuff in there, but he seems like he's a younger guy. So what I would do is first and foremost is as Stevie P says, you got to trim to fit your style. And so this style right here is we have to address the neckline. So I would go with a very short, and this will be a first on this channel. I would go with a very short business beard, but a wrapping business beard. So the mayor has a medium business beard. His beard hairs are starting to face down to the floor. I'm talking about a business beard that curls around the chin. So what you're going to do, Kenny, is you're going to take a trim along this. Not follow your jawline. You don't want to do a V here, but trim across right here. They call it the noose, like devil's hang noose. And you would put this right here. And then I'm going and trimming everything evenly, especially along the edge here. Clean it up down here. Biggest spot I'm going to address is right on that chin. You can see this part is long, your chin is long, and this is shorter. And unfortunately, there's not going to be any styling that's going to even those out. It really is just a growth difference right now. And I think that you would rock a really, really nice shorter beard. And that's going to be really indicative here, because if you grow longer right now, you're not going to have a lot of backing behind it, and that's totally fine. I think this short beard style would look really, really gold. Really gold. Good. Yes.
The only thing I would add is possibly thinking about it. If you're going for the full beard, I'm sure like I would start considering using a little bit of heat for these upper where it's a little thinner at the moment, because you don't want to lose though. You don't want to trim. You don't want to like start getting into bringing the chin line or the cheek line down lower. I feel like that would be a temptation, but if you could get a little heat and just brushing and just keep working, and hang in there, those will get a little longer. And the longer that you go, the more they'll fill in.
Absolutely.
But don't, try to avoid the whole messing with your cheek lines.
And so Mac asks, wouldn't the length eventually fill in and everything? In this case, no. To have length fill in, and who knows in 10, 20 years, but I don't think we want to be giving advice 10, 20 years out,
Right.
So what I would do is, you see the spot on the neck right here? This has no hair follicles there at all. That is just a patch right now. So I would go through there, and I agree. Blair's had some awesome comments. Other guys have had some comments here. Thank you guys for chipping in. Nick says a business strap with goatee. I agree. Blair says, I agree. That is huge. Dan, are you doing no shave November right now? Yep. I've been no shave 13 years. So yes, many Novembers no shave. And then where's Blair's? Kenny's mustache is his strong point. I agree fully here. I think you almost, once again, this has become kind of popular, guys. You almost go with that Van Dyke style again. So Kenny, if you're listening up right now, I would hit it with a Van Dyke style. We've showed it on the stream before, but I would check that one out as you go through. Could he go with a longer Van Gogh with a short beard? Van Gogh, I'm not familiar with the top of my head of Van Gogh's beard.
All I can think of is be a Van Dyke, but even with a longer chin.
Oh, he said he means Van Dyke. Okay. So yep. I was like, I'm not familiar with that one. I know most beard styles.
He did have a beard. I don't remember.
I don't know. Yes, I think he goes with a focus on the mustache, the goatee area, and then has a shorter. It's essentially, how we said this before. It's how we have beard stashes. This would be a beard goatee, shorter on the sides, kind of grow it down in the middle, and I think this would be good.
And it's time to start using products if you're not.
Yes,
oil is gonna give you a little more control, or butter maybe possibly too, and brushing.
Yep.
All that's going to help.
And Brian says, is it just because it's his first time growing a beard? That's part of it, but it's also, this is the cards that he's dealt. I mean, we have to be real and check what cards you have dealt sometimes. And those are the cards he's dealt, and it's going to be awesome. He dials that in. That's going to be a sweet looking one. And he didn't give us any specifics on the beard age or his age. So yeah, Boar's brush, I think that's what the mayor was getting at there. So definitely. All right, so Kenny, I hope you check this out in the future and get that advice. But yeah, absolutely, guys, really good one. All right, next up, we have our man Dan from Italy. Dan, throw a comment into the chat so we can highlight your name and the mayor can read your information here. Because this man, you guys, set an alarm to wake up at 3 a.m. to be able to get this advice from us, which I think is really super cool. I agree, Mr. Votto. I would trim until it's even as well, but I would go even shorter on the cheeks. All right, here he goes. And then go ahead and let him know the special news.
Many of you may know that this is also affiliated with a Facebook group, Command's Corner. Our monthly sponsor this month is Beard Octane. And their owner, Joe, was nice enough last week and then extended it to this week for anyone that we go through and they are here in the chat and they're here kind of with us interacting. He's going to give them a $20 gift card to Beard Octane to get them started on the path of whatever we think or whatever they think. You don't have to, advice is a great thing because you don't always have to take it, but whatever, treat yourself at Beard Octane with that. And I would love to hear scent profiles. Maybe we could recommend a couple scents when we're done too.
Yeah. Yep. Let's give them the advice and then we'll get into that in a little bit here. So congratulations. Daniel, you're going to email sales@beardoctane.com. Sales@beardoctane.com, right?
Yes.
Yep. and he'll send you over the gift card. And being in Italy, it'll probably cover your shipping. So at least you get, hey, for the first time ever, you probably get free shipping into the U.S. So congratulations there, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and Mayor's got food. I'll start it off here.
No, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
I'm 46 years old, and I've always had a goatee or short beard. I have two main goals. The first is to reach a year, so I haven't shaved my beard since February. The second is to have a medium beard. Look at the two attached photos and understand what my goal is. I know my beard is not thick, and therefore I don't like it often, but I made my choice, and I hope to achieve a good compromise. I need some general advice, especially what to do with my mustache. My photos are taken after a light styling, only oil and fast comb, because I have to wear that mask at work. I converted them to reduce their dimension on the pictures. Let me know if there's any problems. Nope, they look good. All right. So,
all right. And I believe he had sent, I'll check here real quick, but I believe he had sent update pictures. Maybe not. Oh yeah, he sent update pictures as well after something, and we'll check those out in a second here. So first up, we're going to take a look at his goals, guys. One of them is a very familiar face around here, even though he's a busy man and doesn't make it in too often. But that's all right.
Hey,
that guy. That is one of our best buddies, Joel. He is my camping partner. We went on several camping trips together. We go to B-dubs with the boys all the time. We canceled last week because of all the stuff going around, which was a bummer, but got to be safe. Safe rather than sorry. So he's looking for a business beard with some length to it. That's the longest Joel ever had it.
I was going to say that.
I have not seen Joel's beard looking that long in quite some time. And then he has an ambassador for Beard Octane who has a goal there. So, hey, Doug. So those are what we're looking for. So he just wants a good, long business beard. A good, long business beard. All right. So let's take a look here. Awesome. And he also said something about his mustache. Do you remember what that was?
I think he was just looking for direct. He said thin. He felt like his beard was thin. The mustache. Any advice we had on the mustache in general? I believe.
Okay. All right. And we're looking here. This definitely is not a thin beard at all. So he says, I know my beard is not thick, therefore I don't like it often, but I made a chance. Especially what to do with the mustache. Okay, so he wants to know what to do with the mustache, and his pictures are taken after styling. All right.
All right.
So let's see what we have here with Daniel. All right, we can keep that up there for now. And this is, he wanted to show how a few hairs are in my beard. Okay, so he wanted to show this. All right, we still have it up here. All right. So you see how the hairs are. He's showing just kind of a different view that we have for this. All right, we can go back through the pictures here again. All right. So with the beard here, I do have some advice. On the surface, this is an excellent beard, right? Yeah. Everyone would agree that this is a fantastic beard. But I want you to notice something here, and this is, I think, worth it for you to get up at 3 a.m. And he's asking for advice for a reason. This is not a flex. We don't want to accuse anybody. I think it's just because you have a good beard doesn't mean that you don't seek help. You know, it doesn't mean
just want to try a little bit different look without
right, absolutely
making a big change, which is really hard to do with a beard.
Right, and so what I want you to look at here is notice the shape of Joel's beard. It starts out shorter on the sides, right, and then gets longer to the chin. His longest point of his beard is at his chin down, almost where his gray coloring is. Yeah, Joel has a fantastic beard. Also, notice here, the shortest part of the beard is at the sides, and then it angles down towards the front. It's very much similar to my angle of bearding. Yeah, I know, Andrew. Very much similar to my angle of bearding, just the smaller version of it. Now, Daniel, I want you to notice on your beard, your longest portion of your beard is right down at your corners. Right here is longer than your chin. So I disagree. I don't think you have a thin beard at all. I think it's just growing at different rates, and you can see it at different portions here. Notice all the body and all the bulk is right in this portion. Again, this is a great shot for this. Now, Dan, I don't know if you want to do this yourself or if you want to go to a professional, but I would recommend a shaping trim. Now, what I mean by that is you're not taking off any length. You are simply shaping to what your beard is giving you. So your starting point is going to be at the base of your chin. This is where your beard should be the longest, right here, not down here on these other spots. Let me pull this one up here. All right, I'm going to check the screen, see how it looks over here. All right, perfect. Make a couple more. All right, so there we go. All right, so follow with me here, Dan. This one is important. Your shortest point is right here. Your longest is here. So we need to work from this chin to be that point and then slope back towards the ears. And you're going to find it where it's going to be shorter up here. And you're going to lose a lot of volume out of this spot, but I think it's worth it completely. I really, really do. For me, I have the same exact growth pattern. My chin grows slower than my corners, which is not common, right? It's not what everybody has. And you can see it right there, but I think this is the perfect shot. So you're going to find that point here and then trim back. Now, this is what I do, and that's how I trim my beard. But I will be honest, it's a difficult trim for a longer beard because it's on the side and your vision is limited. A three-sided mirror helps, but the problem with a three-sided mirror is coordination. You do not move the same way in a mirror that you do just looking straight on. So I would really, really think about this line right here, all right? Watch carefully. And if you want to send me pictures, I can draw the line as well. Longest point, let's work back towards the ear. And this is right where it should be. I'm not just free balling here. This is the spot that we want to take off. You're going to lose all this length right here. It's going to make it appear to be much thicker, even though it's the same. You have a great thick beard. It's going to give that appearance of more thickness.
And if your mirror, depending on how your mirror is, maybe a hand mirror from a dollar store, a cheap hand mirror can give you that side. And I'm going to add on, I agree with Dan. I'm going to add on that I think, going from that start here, you need to start with, your chin hair should be the longest. And I want you to go really slowly. I want you to do like a hat. I don't want you to, it's going to be scissors. The guy who I started just using scissors for trimming, unless it's something like a big, like I used my Brio for the sideburns. That's the first picture that you had. Joel is the one that told me, he said, scissors, I only use scissors. Everything else takes off too much. But I would say it's at least a 3-day trim to get to that point, because each time you're going to be a little more coordinated as you're learning to use those scissors. You want to look at eye level. You want to look straight into that mirror. You have that mirror, but to start right in the front, and just all you would do is just as little as possible off that front, just to keep it even. And then I kind of work maybe like an angle line. I use a fade comb and I pull it straight, and I look for the little triangles of extra long. And I would just do that for 3 days. A fade comb is like a more rigid, comb that almost anything. You just want the teeth pretty close together. And my biggest thing, just start slow.
Yep. So I agree with the mayor on the slow part. For me personally, disagree on the scissors. I don't think this is a scissors trim, but it's truly personal preference. It's completely up to you. For me, and it's tough because it depends on what you want, right? Joel is able to have the scissors because he has very, very rigid lines. And he also has a wife that's a hairstylist, so that helps out a bit. For me, this is going to be a rounded corner, and that's really, really hard to get with scissors because scissors can only cut in those straight lines, whereas a trimmer, you can get underneath and literally just go and make those ones. But that takes a lot of confidence. That takes a sure hand, a confident hand. So, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, and we got guys split in there. Stevie says clippers only. So, man,
I totally get your point. The curving is true, but I feel like once you get the hang of the scissors, you have a little more control depending on what style you're going for.
Depending on what style, yeah.
And I totally, I think that it's probably going to be whatever he's most used to.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, if you look at the mayor, Joel, they have that straight line. That is what you put as your goal. So that very well could be. But I do think, again, you came here for advice, and I think this picture right here shows it perfectly. Your longest point is here by far, and the chin is significant. It's probably close to half the length of your corners. So it's a magnificent beard. The beautiful problem you have here is that you have a lot to work with. You have a canvas, right? We've said many times to guys, grow past your goal and then trim back to it. Dude, you've grown past it and you have so much room to work with. So
why not go slow too?
Right.
And, you know, but you're right. Just depending on what you're used to. I wouldn't learn on a big trim like this. Like,
right. 3 days
I don't know
for
if it's
sure.
a big trim, but it's like your final destination. So it's important. So whatever you're accustomed to.
Yep. So Dan, do you have any questions on here? You have any thoughts? Because sometimes we can kind of pivot with that, and maybe he says, no, I do want that straight line with the scissors. Let us know if you have any final ones. But
also, what's your favorite scent profile?
Yeah.
Or what products have you used? Haven't you used? Would you like be looking at with Beard Octane?
Yeah. So he said, I think I'll try to reach the year and then go with the trim, or is it better to trim now? It seems like you're pretty invested in the year.
Yeah, might as well get it on.
Might as well do it. I feel like you may regret it if you don't. But again, you did come here for advice, so that would be our advice there. So what kind of scents do you like, my friend? What do you like? Citrus? Do you like cologne? Do you like natural type scents? What's your preference? And then we'll throw out some different scents out there. But yeah, man, you have a great beard. No one would ever see that and be like, I feel like he needs advice. You know, that's not happening there.
Should I clog up the chat and say, and everybody, you'll have to search for Daniel then. But
here he is. Okay. So I'm using. Okay, so he's had experience.
The rest of you guys, when we're talking, what are you wearing tonight?
Okay,
all right. Beard Octane or other.
So he says, I'm using and love Citrafella, Ginger Jamboree, and Downshift. Oh, so you're good. Whatever you want to get from Beard Octane, go ahead. You seem like you know it well.
The new ones, mint condition, are great.
Fantastic.
If you haven't tried that. The Envy, if you haven't ordered since then, is amazing.
Fantastic. Yep, I agree. What do you got in beard today, Mike? Mayor?
I'm doing mint condition, Mike.
Okay. I said mate.
Like, hey, mate.
Hey, mate. Mint condition. Awesome.
Yeah.
I have in, so we like flip-flop. You got mint condition. I have in Christmas by Detroit Grooming, which I smelled last year, and I feel bad because a couple of guys reached out to me before I had it, and they're like, "How's Christmas by Detroit Grooming?" And I said, it's not my favorite from them. I didn't say it was bad. I didn't say I disliked it. I said, it's not my favorite because that's what I remembered last year, but I didn't own the product. Actually, Joel had it. And I was like, well, I got it in. It's wonderful. Like, it's really, really good. Like, it's not a Christmas scent traditional at all, but it is wonderful, man. And my beard, today was a rinse day. My beard never styles well on rinse days, and it styled super well. Yeah, Dan, I'm sorry. I think I told you, and then I told Jason. Jason, are you in here still? I think I told Dan and Jason that I didn't like, and I feel bad. I didn't know who I told. I tried to remember, but you guys probably understand. I get so many messages every day. I was showing the mayor. Somebody asked the question, and then an hour later was like, got any information? I was like, yeah. You got it anyway? Oh, good. I'm glad you listened to me. Thanks, Dan. Jeez. No, so it's really good, man. I'm super happy. I have the oil in. I'll be putting the butter in tonight after stream. I like it. There's a lot of leather. You got to like leather. It is very similar to Sturgis. It's almost like they took their Sturgis scent and did a little bit to it. Yeah, Blair, I know you're an ambassador for him. Of course you are. Just kidding. Blair I actually met. You know Blair. Big, huge beard. Yep. Well, he had that beard and then chopped it off. I met him like within the week after he chopped it off. And he was like, hey, man, I love your channel stuff. We met at the Renaissance Festival. And he had a gorgeous mustache, but like a short beard. And he was like, I had this big, glorious beard. He like showed me a picture and stuff. As nice as it gets, as welcoming somebody. That was cool. That was one of my first times where somebody that didn't know I was going to be there. It wasn't like I posted and out of nowhere was like, hey, man, I love your channel. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then I judged the beard competition there, which was really fun. I enjoy judging beard competitions. Mayor, do you have YouTube vids?
Not yet. No, I don't have a YouTube channel or anything like that. But
no,
we may work together on some stuff.
Yes, the mayor is. We are a team here. He is a team member. We plan on taking it to the top. And if you guys take a look out on a week from Friday, we're gonna have a mayor video out, official YouTube video.
You give me the Friday slot.
I give you the Friday slot.
Woo!
I bumped to put it on the Friday slot. That is how confident I am with it. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I didn't throw you on a Wednesday. I gave you the Friday slot.
And I knew that was that's
yep.
the hot. That's the hot
Friday's the day. Yep, Friday's
pressure,
the day.
But
so not this.
It was awesome.
Not this Friday, guys. That's the RDS man. He will be next Friday. So keep an eye out for that, 8 a.m. And we have another video in the plans, in the works. So keep that one in mind whenever you're ready for that step, right? So that I think
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
And I think that there's some. I'm kind of sitting back.
Yep.
It's good. It's No Shave November and kind of just chilling with stuff. Mac with the cheese. I love the love. I appreciate the support on that.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you for asking.
Yep, we plan on doing big things here. So awesome. All right, let me get rid of Dan there. Great entry, man. That was fun. I like when we have really good, like, hey, we can go a couple of ways here, right? It's not as obvious. And to be, again, fully clear, you can do nothing and have a fantastic beard.
You have a great beard.
Yes.
But also a legitimate question.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He was really wondering. And I think he will. I think after that year, he will do something. And sorry for the shaking camera, guys.
It's the beard shake.
Yeah, it's the beard shake.
It's a feature we're adding
next week. All right, I know he is in here. Stevie P, throw a comment. I believe Stevie P is also a bearded teacher. So Stevie, throw a comment in there that we can highlight. We can get to your beard advice, sir. And then, let us know. You're a teacher, right? If I deal with a lot of people, but I usually remember some things. So I'm pretty sure that you are. Is it bad to grow your beard longer than your chin hairs? It depends on your style, James. It's truly personal preference. I would say don't go more than even. I'm not a fan of having it longer here and then coming back in. If you notice mine, my longest point is right here. It's a subtle curve, but there is a curve. So just something to consider.
All right, Stevie P's
He's here.
And he is a third grade teacher.
Awesome. Well, man, good for you.
Yeah.
How is Liquid Gold from Beard Octane? Seems like a ton of people that like it. Liquid Gold was Sam's first love in the beard game. Literally, the first scent that she fell in love with. She loved another scent from a company that no longer exists. But her first real love was Liquid Gold, and it's wonderful.
It would be I think at this where I'm at, it would be the one I would say first. That would be that one, or if you like Citrufella. But
I can't imagine people not liking Liquid Gold.
No,
it's a manly cologne. It's wonderful. It used to be one of his lightest scents, but he has upped the scent strength on Liquid Gold. Mm-hmm. So if you guys gave Liquid Gold a shot years ago, a year ago, consider coming back to it because it is awesome. And guys, we do have a discount code exclusive to this stream and to our Facebook group, and that is DanC20. DanC20. So welcome, guys. Use that. Make it work, right?
I think you could rename Liquid Gold. Ooh, what's that? Because that's what all the ladies say when they smell it.
Sam, do you know Sam's name for Liquid Gold? She named it 2 years ago.
I blush if I would say it.
Yes. All right. So he's got it. All right. So here we have Stevie. We will get his ready, and we have 2 pictures for him here. All right, so we'll check the other one out here. Wait, let me see real quick if the second one is different. Okay, so he gave it all in one email. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go with this email. Let me get rid of the other 2 we'll save it. Just be safe. All right.
Daniel, I would say a cologne is when you cannot describe the bits and pieces.
Agreed.
When the blend of scents is not something that you can like super identify, maybe then you're into the cologne world. And
then one common denominator in colognes would be a musk scent, a scent that is musky.
Because that makes it not a perfume. It's more of a manly.
Agreed.
All right. Hey, fellas. I hope the length of my beard doesn't disqualify me. Longer beards have goals too, and struggles too. They sure do.
Hey,
I'm an educator out of Southern California teaching 3rd grade. This is my first year back in the classroom after 7 years as a principal.
Wow.
Yeah, I rock the beard as a principal too. The following are some struggles, goals, and questions I have had in the past or currently have. Beard drift, terminal length, trim or not trim, beard envy turns into self-doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's playing the game in his head.
Yep.
And beards in the workplace, more specifically the professional setting, seem to be more accepted.
Absolutely.
Picture attached the pictures attached before I had my beard, my current beard. and my current beard natural without blow drying, and then after styling.
Awesome. So first off, thank you for your work as a teacher right now and as an administrator. We both have our degrees in administration and our certificates, so we know all that goes into that as well. So thank you for what you do there. That is awesome. Real quick, you guys had some good questions. Nick said, "Do you trim the curve at the bottom of your beard?" I do. I got several videos where I trim that curve. It is not a natural curve. Do you find it beneficial to have a beard during the winter months? Yes. I'll just leave it at that. So
snow blowing in Michigan.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
For sure. How do you feel about ducktail business beards? Yeah, absolutely, man. Rock it for sure. And to address a couple things that you had said that you were worried about beard envy. Everyone is. I come across beards every day that I envy, and people would call me crazy for that, but it's just true. And then are beards more accepted in the workplace? At least in teaching around us, yes, to a high level.
I would
accepted.
say, going into the 2019-2020 school year, I was nervous about showing up with a beard.
Yeah.
By the end, I guarantee you, nobody cared. And they still don't. Like, yeah, it was a great time to try something new like that.
Yeah. And key
Not
line.
that I knew, okay, guys, I didn't know that we're going to have a pandemic or anything.
Right. What'd you do? Key line here is longer beards have goals and struggles too. All right. So keep that in mind, guys. Longer beards have goals and struggles too. All right. So here's Stevie. And this is a progression, guys. He's going to show us what he's working with here. And I think it'll let me pull it up like normal. Yes. All right. So here's where he's coming from. Okay. Bam. Blows the beard out there. Big. Got some side shots. Awesome. All right, my friend. This one is going to be easy. So he's a teacher. He wants to keep that in mind. He was asking about like terminal length. He was asking about beard envy. I've got a bunch of things, but I'll let the mayor kick it off. I think I started the last couple here, so I'll make sure you have that equal and equitable airtime.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
My first question is, well, first of all, I want to compliment and say that's a fantastic beard. I want to know what are your plans for the mustache, and have you cut it back compared to the rest? Has it been trimmed, or is that like full growth length, pretty much where you're at? Other than that, you can see he's getting the length in the chin hairs, but it's thin, and I see what it just takes time, and they're pretty light hairs. I would say I'd like to see a little shape. I don't think I would take much off. But he's got a square. If he's going for the more square, that's that. But it just seems like the rounded might help a little bit. And then there's some thickness, like right here. If you're coming out like right here on the neck, that you could maybe either thin out, but I don't know. There's not. Yeah. It's like just little touches of things.
Yeah, I got 3 things for you that I think will make a big impact. And the mayor said, so he's growing his mustache out. I trim it, but not as my beard got longer. Okay. So I got 3 things for you, Stevie. First thing is mustache. You got a great mustache. It is falling down straight down here, and it's going over the lip. So you have 2 options for the mustache. If you want to keep a professional mustache, either trim it along the lip line, right? Kind of like the mayor has. He kind of keeps that line right there, right at the edge of the lip. Or you need to start training it to the side. Do that with heat. Do that with mustache wax. But I do think in a professional setting, you want to go one or the other. Train it to the side or trim it off the lip. That would be one of the 2 there. Second thing that I would do, this is what the mayor was getting at here, is the side. If you notice your beard comes down and swoops in, dude, you got a lot of beard under here. Now you need to style it out. And this is super natural and super normal because guys are using heat. Guys are using combs. And when you go down on your face, you have exactly. Yep. You're following the contour of your face and you start pushing in. So the comb starts coming down right here. And then, before you know it, you start to slowly get a little dip right there. What you need to do is get that comb underneath, preferably a pick comb. If you can grab a pick, Stevie, get that underneath your beard. Excuse me. Blow dry underneath and then start working out. You don't have to trim here. You don't got to do anything on this side. Just start pushing it out, getting that body underneath, out. Yes, if you, as Bush just said right here, this is exactly what we're looking for. Watch DanC's morning routine video, the hair dryer under the beard with a comb. Yes, especially more recent ones. That is huge. Saw your pick video today. There you go. That's exactly it. And then number 3, I agree with the mayor completely. At the bottom of the beard, it is looking square, but it's also getting a little bit of transparency. I think your best bet is going to be to go with my kind of curve, because we have very similar hair textures in beard shape, beard style, and everything. So I would go with the curve right here. You're going to take off half an inch, maybe an inch, and start rounding that beard out, getting kind of a little bit away from that square. But I can see where your thinnest hair is down here. Just kind of give that a little bit of a rounded one as you go through. So mustache, trim or style, sides, get them styled and poofed out. And then again, I agree with the mayor. Let's get a little bit of a rounding at the bottom, about half an inch, maybe an inch if you want to get it to really full, which I will say I do that trim every 4 or 5 months. My beard does the same exact thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Once it gets to that point, then it thins out at the bottom. Literally, that's the trim I do. You'll see usually a video for me every 4 or 5 months. The last one was the singed beard. And before that was my time-lapse trim, which is an underrated video. If you want to see a quick way to learn how to trim your beard, go check that one out. The hand or paper transparency behind the beard trick. There you go. Yep, exactly. Yep, see where those strengths are and kind of trim to that.
And he asked about terminal length too. I think it's just thinner there.
I agree.
I think he has a very thick underbeard.
I agree.
I think that's more what's going on.
Yep, and I agree with Dan here. He says I suggest to shape the bottom like Dan C. I think we have very, very similar. Josh is in the chat here somewhere. Who's my buddy, Michigan fan. He has a very, very similar beard to mine too. You have a very similar. Our beards are not, it's not, everyone always compliments my beard, which is really nice, but my beard is not some like freak thing. It's not some outlier. There's tons of you guys that have a very similar beard to me, which is really cool. So yeah, you're crushing it, man. You're a perfect example of coming on here, gumming in with actual questions. I love how you can tell he's a teacher when he said
he's got a bulleted point.
He's got so well done and said big beards have goals and problems too. And then you have some area. Anybody would see this. I think on maybe other beard advice, they would say, nope, let it grow. Great job. But I know you're going to take that and you're going to be like, all right, yeah, this will help out. So
I have to say too, you're talking about beards in the workplace. I love that you're rocking the well-styled big beard.
Yeah.
In the workplace.
I agree.
That opens doors for everybody.
Great point. Yes. 100%. The more people that do that, the more professional, the way they prove that it's not a hindrance, that's huge. So great point, Mayor. Yes.
Some guy I follow on Instagram said that actually shaving is the trend and the beards are the norm. I don't know where I saw that.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve,
kind
if you're out there. Yeah. Doug, you are right. Now that you say that, Doug says mine is very similar. I had 1.5 inches off the bottom. Doug, you're right. His beard is more similar to yours than it is to mine. So, Stevie, if you have Instagram.
Also, he teaches.
Doug's a teacher, too. Yeah. Hey, that's why we bring this guy in here. He's firing on all cylinders. He says, my students love it. Same. And I think I get asked all the time, hey, what do your students think of your beard? They love it. Like, love it.
Because once you get past, a beard is only there the first time you meet. A beard is there, and then you get to the person. You know what I mean? Like, and it can be an advantage too, but like kids get through that stuff faster, I think, and they have better perspective on it and they're a little bit more flexible. Yeah.
So great call. But Stevie, look up Doug Sloan on Instagram. Just like the mayor said again, he's a teacher and your beard is very, very, very similar to Doug's. That's Doug. Now that you said that was freaky that you said there.
And Stevie, sales at Beard Octane, reach out to Joe.
Yep.
Might I recommend the carbon fiber pick with your $20 if you don't have one.
The Chicago Combs number 7. Chicago Combs number 7. And 8 will change your life as well. But the 7 you need.
You got to get the 8 is like
all purpose.
I'm literally considering like a Facebook of just me brushing with that thing. That and the
combing with it.
Combing with it. But brushing with the poofy one, the handled brush from
Beard Octane. Yeah.
Like I feel like I could
what do they call those? There's a name for those kind of women have had them forever.
I think I call them late 90s girlfriend hairbrushes because all my girlfriends had hairbrushes like that. Like that was the big thing.
Yeah.
But I think that name's not gonna float.
All right.
It's not real smooth.
So awesome, Stevie. That was hey, Vinny G. That was fantastic, man. That was fantastic. Shoot us a message if you ever have any questions on that. But that's why we do this right here. That's a great beard, but I think we took it even a step further right there. So that is really, really good. So, man, thank you guys, and welcome on in, everybody. We'll take a little breather here. If you guys have any questions, I've seen some questions, and we try to give respect to the airtime that we have for the person. So if you guys have any questions, you're styling something with your beard, you got something going on, please let us know as we come through. Hey, look at that. Skywalker says, Dan, your friend's beard has come a long way. Very nice, thick. I remember about a year ago. What a difference.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because when you're so close to it, you don't see the progress sometimes. But I think if you were to just look at a snapshot of a year ago to now, it would be like really apparent.
Well, there was a point where, and I never really even said that to you, but I'm like, I need to go bigger. I just need to get real, like a little. It's not like this is a big beard, right? But something just finally clicked for me, and I'm like, that's what I feel like I want to do, and it's
shaking.
Really, I'm very passionate. I can't
contain that.
I don't know.
So Andrew, I wondered the same thing. So the 7 and 8 are very similar in the look of the teeth, right? The pick and the rake, the number 8, they work differently. You almost don't know. You have both, right?
Right. Well, the pick is a pick. I mean, it's
and you can do it either way. I pick down, I pick up, but that sounds like a song. Something, pick up sticks. But the way the handle is with the rake, there's just a different leverage. There's just a different technique on it. It's hard to explain, but it is different. The pick is more targeted to specific areas, and the rake is more kind of cumbersome and covers much more. And I wish I could show you like the difference, but it's hard to explain. But there is a difference there. There absolutely is. So for sure.
Yeah, when Stevie, we recommended the pick because we were talking about getting away from the crease under the kind of the dip that we were getting with the natural jawline. So that's the pick is. I think it must be just with how people's wrist works.
Yep.
Oh.
And Josh, I have both as well, and I have double both. I have a rake in the shower, I have a rake for styling, and I have a pick for styling. So it is really important to me. And is a pick important? None of this is important, right? None of this is something that you have to have. Does a pick help a full beard style? Yes. If you know how to use it properly, it can absolutely help. But is it important? Man, that's such a personal question. It's like when people say, is it worth it? It depends on your money, If $15 is the difference of you spending money that week or not, I don't know. Maybe it's not.
I know, like for me, I took one with me today, wearing my mask up into my classroom, and then I was on Zoom and I wanted to look like so. Yeah. A pig. It's nice. It's one of those. I don't know about you, but for me, I've really, as I've gotten into the beard, there are certain products and items that I like to have at certain times of my day, depending on where I am and what I'm doing. Like I like to have a balm if if it's drying out. I like to have oil on my desk at school, just in case it starts feeling crispy a little bit, or and throughout the day in the car, you might have a little oil. Like, do you keep a bottle or anything in your car?
Nope, I don't touch my beard during the day usually.
You lock it in and walk away.
Yeah, unless I have a mask on, like for extended period of time, then I have a mask routine afterwards. But no, I pretty much leave it alone. Hillbilly, Bearded Billy. I don't know why I read that Hillbilly. Bearded Billy. One side grows faster than the other. Should I trim in the length or let it grow? I personally like to look good along the journey, so I do trim evenly. My beard does not grow even. My mustache does not grow even. This side grows much faster than this side, but I do trim it even. But again, personal preference. Nobody will probably notice other than you. So it's just up to you. Nicholas says, Dan, you have the upper hand with all the videos you have in the time leaps. Yes, thank you. There's a lot of work that goes into that. So if you guys notice on my videos, there's not a lot of people doing this. When you put the timestamps in there, you can run the scroll bar over and it'll break down the different segments of the video. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
And that takes a long time. I have to watch every video after I've filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, and I have to type in the timestamps every single time. Like my top products video, there were a lot of timestamps there, but I knew it would be worth it in the long run. And I don't mind working, man. I'm a worker. My family's asleep. Let's do it. Let's watch some video. Let's time stamp it out and we get it going. But thank you for noticing. There's been only like 1 or 2 people that have commented on that. So I do appreciate that.
You know when people notice that is when they go to somebody else's channel, they don't have it. You know, like
right.
Because we're all in on what's new, what
habits,
makes things easier. And then you're like, oh, why is this slow? You know, or why can't I get what I want immediately?
Yep. And we did say it at the beginning, guys, but we should say it 1,000 more times. Thank you to all our veterans out there. Thank you every day, not just today. Thank you to our active military members. We talk about the freedom, democracy all the time. The mayor and I literally talk about other countries and how thankful we are to live in America. And a massive reason why is because of our military service. So people like Ken, people like his wife, Mrs. Bluegrass, thank you guys for your service. People like Gary from Chesapeake. Thank you guys for what you do for our country, what you did for our country, and what your legacy will always do. So, thank you guys. All right. Yes. Well said, Bobby. The pick is more for volume. The rake is for touch-up. Yep, I agree. And both can do a little bit. It can cross over, but they are particular in where they're at. Is it common in curly beards to have hairs that literally curl in multiple coils touching each other? Yeah, man. Heat helps for sure, but there's beards for sure. It depends on usually your nationality or your culture. African-American beard hairs are called like pigtails. They'll literally like swirl up. There's curly hairs that do that. I have some that do that as well. So yes, it just truly depends. At what point should I stop trimming my neckline if I'm going to go for a big beard? I want to look clean, sharp, and should definitely let go. So my rule of thumb with the neckline is as your beard covers it, stop. So as your beard grows down, and if you're looking straight at the mirror, don't touch anything under that you can see, right? If your beard's up here, you don't need to necessarily have your neckline down to your collarbone. But as the beard starts covering it, start lowering that neckline. And I think that's just, I'm all, as teachers, I think especially middle school teachers, we're all about keeping things simple. If you make it too complicated, it's going to be too much. My recent sideburn video, everybody commented on how easy it was, right? Buzzers, you can mess it up. This one, literally fold over, clip. Nobody's going to mess that up. What's your opinion on a beard scrubber? Have you ever tried a shower, like head hair scrubber, shampoo brush?
No.
So I have back in the day when my beard was shorter. It worked really well. But with this thick jungle beast of a beard, those beard scrubbers have absolutely no chance to get to my skin. So I prefer a comb.
What's the
silicone rubber? So it's like little rubber teeth, little silicone teeth.
Was it exfoliate?
Yeah, exfoliate.
Okay.
Working product to the skin, like a wash and stuff. Dan, are you going to do a video on how to use a pick? I have one. Doug, if you're in the chat, my friend, if you're able to, could you pull up the link for my beard pick video? In Multi-Blue, I've used a pick in multiple videos as well. There's been other like routine videos and stuff. So yes. First world problems. None of this is important. It's true though. I mean, I'm not just saying that. It is true.
Blair said it perfectly. When you've got to lift your beard to shave your neckline, you shouldn't be shaving your neckline.
That's a great rule.
Yeah.
Yep. That's even better.
There it is.
Yep. Yeah. If you got to lift it to shave it, stop doing that. So yes. All right. Let me see here. There's a couple other comments. If we miss your comments, guys, we're not. Nothing's on purpose. We're not forgetting
there's
anybody.
Nothing wrong with putting it back out there a couple times.
Sanity, absolutely. It's okay to use butter during day and night. Many people do. I will on occasion, but yes, you are totally fine. Just make sure you get a good wash routine down. How would you deal with a fork in the middle of your beard? And so Corey, if you look up beard fork, I believe the only video or the most relevant video, so you should find it pretty easily. For me, you got two options. You can either style it and trim to fit. Style it and work around it, right? There's a Velcro effect you can get where your beard hairs will kind of go like this and hold each other, or you trim below the fork. I actually have a fork. It's a huge pet peeve of mine, but I make it work. So
thank you, Doug.
Style or trim. Doug got it there. Thank you, Doug. You're the man. Dan, what's your email? I'll send you a comparison of Oxhorn. I'll send you a comparison of Eric. It's Dan_command@yahoo.com. I'm embarrassed you don't know that, Eric.
So let's see, who is it? Where was it? Somebody asked about hairs that grow in different directions than the rest of them, the outliers. Yeah, it was Lewis. How do you manage beard hairs that grow up instead of down while they're growing? So, hair is, they don't all get along. We all have colics and things like that. I have this hair here in my underbeard that just kind of goes in a different direction. But honestly, I leave it alone. I'll mess with it. You'll probably see me do this all the time right here because it's like a catching point. But I know that if it gets a little longer, I trimmed it a little short. If it gets a little longer, I don't even notice it. It's amazing with just a little length how they kind of. So you might consider just riding it out as long as you can.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. Thomas says, I'm 2 months into my beard and about 1 inch long, going everywhere. Any ideas to help? Thomas, email us. Join the Beard Advice. Dan_command@yahoo.com. I think I have a banner in here somewhere. Maybe I got rid of it. That's okay. But email us. The information is in the description. Send us pictures of your beard. Tell us the problems. Tell us your goals. Tell us maybe how old you are. Any relevant information. That's going to be much more helpful than any blanket statement that we could tell you right now. So please, after the show, email us. Pictures, goals, problems, info. Do you recommend using the same type of oil for multiple days in a row to get the full effects, such as CBD, emu oil? Personal preference, Tim. I do not like using the same beard oil for 2-3 days in a row. My beard, I know there's no science behind this. I actually made a video on it. Go figure. But if you search beard product diversity, you'll find my video on this, and I break down with my thoughts and experiences. My beard does not like using the same thing. I feel like my beard gets used to a product, gets used to a carrier blend. So I switch it up pretty much every day.
I think that's with washes.
I agree.
To be honest. I agree. I'm like, every time I switch a wash,
it's better.
I'm like, oh, this is
this is the greatest.
They all just the other thing I would add to that too is the only case where you might want to stick is if you suspect an allergic reaction. If your face is breaking out,
true.
You'd have to write it. You can't change more than one thing at a
variables.
Time. Yep. But that would be the only. If you have like, hey, is this carrier blend messing with my skin or whatever?
So yes. So Tim, just consider that. Some people like it though, so that's why it's personal preference. But look up beard product diversity, and I think you'll enjoy my video. What's up, Steve? Welcome. Steve had a fall. He was walking through some mulch, I believe. Twisted an ankle, tried to compensate, twisted his other ankle, separated his tendon from his bone. He's got to have surgery now. So Steve, that's no fun. I've been spending a lot of time at the ortho, so I feel your pain. Yes. Would you know, Bobby? So I've looked into this. Pine tar soap cannot be done well in a liquid wash because of the pH level would be extremely harsh. Dr. Bronner's has a liquid pine tar soap. Do not bring that anywhere near your beard. It is far too harsh. When it has the bar soap, it has different properties to it, and it's a little bit more gentle than if it was in a liquid soap. So no, Bobby, no liquid pine tar soap. Absolutely melt your beard. How did I miss the French fork video? I don't know, my friend. Look up French fork, DanCBearded, and you'll be good. I think you'll enjoy that. It's old. It's like 2.5 years old. But yeah, check that one out, man, for sure. Steve has one of the most flawless beards in the game.
For me?
I think. Oh, maybe he's talking about Steve Barbecue.
But I'll take it.
Hey, I think both.
Thanks, man.
Both Steves have one of the most flawless ones in the game. Hello, Chase. I hope you're doing your homework over there, staying up to date with all your assignments. So yes,
you think when I started doing this, I'm like, there's a kid up at 10. I get assignments turned in all night long.
Oh man,
all of with us being remote, their schedules. Whenever we do get back, some of them probably be sleeping through a lot.
Yeah. Hey, there's our beard model friend Brian Carter, BC, in the building, and it's not BC like before Christ existed, guys. That's just rude. He is a man of experience, but that's just come on, guys. No.
Thank you, Gary. By the way, that was very nice for you.
Awesome. Yes.
Always appreciate it.
Yes, yeah. He said compare him. Gary's always got to throw the backhand with it. He's like, it's really nice, especially from where you started.
Because none of us thought we would even remember who that guy that one time.
Remember he did it for a month or something? Yeah.
You know what? I was right there with you, Gary. So
yes. Yes. All right. So somebody wanted to see the difference of an oxhorn comb and a number 8 comb. Oh, styling wise. Okay, gotcha. Right. So Eric did send these to me before. So he is, and I would agree with him with some changes. You're trying to spoil my videos, guys. Come on, Eric, with an A. All right, so Eric wants to show you the difference. Top picture here, and yes, guys, Eric is flexing a beautiful, massive beard. So
don't mind the beautiful beard.
Right. We're not giving advice here. This is a oxhorn comb. Ready for this? Let me bring it up this way. I like this version better. All right, oxhorn comb here. Let me take a look. Centered. All right, ready? Oh, now it is with the number 8. Ready? Bang! See that volume difference that he has going on there? That is with the Chicago comb compared to an oxhorn comb. Both are killer. Nothing wrong with either. Is that a word?
No.
Either?
Either?
No, I know ever. I should be. Nothing's wrong with either.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure.
But is either a word?
Either.
No, either. Like Christmas Eve,
No.
She's an Ever.
Oh.
I feel it should be a word.
Welcome to Majorly Bearded.
Yeah, welcome to conference week.
This Ever we'll be talking about.
Yeah, and he is a Packers fan, so I guess we'll let that slide.
It really is a good visual.
It is. It is a great visual.
And that's when you get that carbon, like that lightweight comb, it kind of gets in nooks and crannies in your beard you didn't even know were there. I'll say it, okay? Yeah.
Well, it says he's flexed and now he has established dominance. Yeah, Eric, no peeing over here. No, like, putting your territory or anything like that. So, yeah, he's – yes, absolutely, guys. All I'll say is quit spoiling what I'm doing over here and watch my video on Sunday, guys. Hey, Drew, today's Everett's birthday. I didn't know that. Is he in here? Everett, show yourself. Everett usually is in here, so I don't know if he's in.
Well, it's his birthday.
Yeah. I mean, who would you rather spend it with than us? So
my wife for
what's up, Jason?
A little while, but then you guys.
That's just because you feel obligated, but
no,
just kidding. And
love you,
Nitz. I'll put it down below here, scrolling. So it is, and it does have to be on email, not my Instagram for this one because I can't show Instagram messages here. So email Dan_command@yahoo.com. Dan_command@yahoo.com. Send it in your pictures. Tell us any relevant information. Did you start trimming? Did you start going through different things here? All right, Gary says, no backhands. I know, Gary. We were just playing fun. You guys got to come. Thank you, sir. But
Gary's one of the guys, one of the owners, one of the few that I got to meet in person. And,
yes.
We had it was crazy, like right before the world shut down.
Yeah.
So it was the weekend, or it was like 2 weeks before.
Yeah, it was in that time frame. So you've met Gary and you've met Joe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's super cool. Oh, and did you meet Terry Norseman?
I did not.
You weren't out that night for Norseman?
I was
big
like,
gray beard.
No, I remember.
Okay, all right.
I was.
You had something going on?
Being a husband.
Okay. And if you guys sent tonight, you're not going to be featured tonight. It's always a week or two ahead of time. We got to go through them and prepare.
Are we getting a
steady? We won't have much. Maybe tonight. So let's get into it. All right, we got our next one here, guys. Who do we have? Go ahead and show yourself. Anthony, I know he's in here. Anthony M. Go ahead and show yourself, sir. We will get into yours next, and we can highlight it. Let's see where Anthony is at. Remember when we could meet in person? Yeah, right. When we could do these things? I know. Somebody had asked earlier, do you have any event plans afterwards? Yeah, man. We want to do a lot. We've got a lot of big ideas.
I told you to? I was on the elliptical one time, and I called you. I was listening to Kevin Hart's audio book, and I was like, you need to file for your passport.
Oh, I told Sam, and then it died there.
It's fine.
Yeah, it died there.
I'm just saying, when the things start traveling again, you're probably going to want to be able to go places if you have to. Okay, and we got a long one from Anthony. I think a lot of it is like, you can just kind of skip this part here. We don't probably have to hear about a lot of that stuff. Just no prize stuff. I've been a growing facial hair essentially since about 15. It's been a close beard, a goatee, a Van Dyke, a Whaler, and everything in between.
Wow.
So, that is never grown a full iconic beard. In July this year, shaved completely. I did make a mistake by trimming my neckline Oh, well, my letters just jumped because of that ad. I trim my neck. My hair is generally unruly and curly. As of this week, I have started watching videos about maintenance, mostly your channel and Scuba's. Got a heated brush. Can you ascertain from the photos of attached and think of what should I do and what should I go with for maintenance? I have to admit that I used a little bit of dye at one point in time. My facial hair has my cheek hair about 70% white at this point. Okay. So it's going gray.
Yeah, just I like it.
I've not combed or put any product in today, so it's a product-free beard. Although I am sure I can use heat in any fashion too often is not good for you, so he's a little cautious about that. All right, so it seems like thoughts on maintenance, any suggestions with routine and that kind of thing.
Okay, all right. And we do have a couple update pictures tonight, by the way, guys. We will get to those in a little short bit here. Let's go and take a look through the style. All right, here's Anthony. He just joined our Facebook group, and I love this guy because he jumped all the way in. Yeah, jumped all the way in. All right, so there's a lot of beard here, right? There's a lot of beard going on. All right, we got the gray that he was talking about. I love color. You guys know that. Dude, I would never, ever recommend touching that color again. Let me see here. I think, did he send another one in? Yeah, he sent another one in. Okay. All right, so he said, hey, Dan, I took this picture from the side beard yesterday after watching styling. So there was a week in between. He started styling his beard from the videos. He used a round brush. He tried to flare the sides. So he has taken what we've said like on this stream and through other things and made those adjustments already.
What am I supposed to talk about?
I know.
No, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
this is Anthony.
That's awesome.
This is what we would have told you. All right, guys. So see that where he's at there. Now look where he is here again. Right. We literally would have said to use heat and start flaring it out to the sides. Right, guys. Take a look at this beard. We would have said that. Look at that. Okay, get ready. I'll be as quick as I can. All right, keep that image in your mind.
Wow.
To this beard.
And the mustache, he's pushing. I mean, that was
Anthony. You listened and you crushed it. Now, you said the only style you have not gone for is a full iconic beard. Go for the full iconic beard. You have this. His beard reminds me of Joel's a lot with the color, with the texture, with the shape. I have a feeling that you have trimming down really well. Mm-hmm. This transition up here is beautiful. Your cheek line is nice. The only advice I would give you is don't touch the cheeks. Let this grow now. You've got a beautiful line established, which is so nice, but now let it grow.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, it's in the yellow zone.
Yeah,
as far as red, yellow, like
right.
Green is good. Yeah, it could any more. It would be a little. You would probably start.
Yep.
Trying to compensate
for going shorter.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Dude, go for that iconic beard. Your pre ones. This we'll call this an update picture, right? This is an update picture from you. You are crushing it, my friend. And how cool. He sent those other pictures last week. This is an update within a week.
Yeah, that's all. That's
dude. Yeah, go, man. Break it down.
And I like he's got a really full mustache.
Yes.
But you can tell it was like straight up over his mouth.
Yep.
And you can just see that he's bringing it that was going to be my first thing, and he's already got it.
Yeah. So Anthony crushed it, man.
Us, man.
Yeah, crushed it. He said, amazing to hear. Yeah, you have a beautiful beard, friend. Chad
and Beard Octane. Don't forget.
Oh, yep.
Reach out to them. If you've ever used stuff from them, we love Citrafella. Fabricator is a hidden gem. I don't know. I never knew about that one before.
Yep. Ginger Jamboree is my favorite oil of all time. Still is, and I don't say that because it's a collab. I have like 15 collabs, so I could pick anything I wanted to. It's Ginger Jamboree, straight up. Yep, Ginger Jamboree. So yep. Hey, Joe, you beat me to it, man. You trying to take our show? You trying to take the airtime here, sir? I'm just kidding. Chad says, why do companies put on there to apply to a dry beard? They're changing. Beard Octane is switching to exactly what I recommend, 75% dry to have a damp beard. So
does it have your picture over? Like the 5 could be the Dan C logo.
Yeah, right. 70, yeah, no.
It'd be a new number.
Yeah, he goes, I saw butter whipped up. So yeah, hey, all right, Joe. I was trying to save you the typing there. So awesome, man. That's a wonderful. Oh, he said he's got Jamboree in right now. So you're a pro, man. You know what to do with it. You know what to do there. All right. I have an update. I want to make sure we see an update. Okay. First one is Chris. Oh, wait, nope. Want to say looking forward to. Okay, no. Here's the update. Okay, so when we said his name was Irish, he said, oh, yeah. So let me read this to you guys. Chris said, P.S. My name is not Irish. It's a Norwegian. And yes, you actually pronounced it right. So good on you. You hear that, guys? You thought I was being facetious. You thought I was playing games. I don't even remember how I said the last name.
That's what I was going to ask.
I'm probably going to ask you that. I'm probably going to mess Hoagland. Yes, it's Hoagland. You got to get that little roll on the end.
Hoagland. I'm more concerned with the Hoagland. Like the Hoagland.
Nope, that's just wrong. Hoagland.
You don't remember what you did.
No, I don't have any idea what I said. But here's his update picture. He said he wanted to do a quick update using the combing method that we suggested, and he thinks it looks a lot better. So let's check it out. Oh, yes. I remember now. Yep. Awesome. So if you guys remember, his beard was one that was coming in. It had that natural chin dip as it comes through. And yeah, man, fantastic. That's a man's beard, right? Somebody sees that. Maybe they see my beard and they're like, you look a little girl, or you look this. You see that, you're like, that's a strong dude. I'm not messing with him. So absolutely killed it, man. I think it looks fantastic. Thank you for sending the update. Man, it's so cool when you see, again, it's straight right here, right into that corner. And before it was going whoop, giving that little Hoagland, little drop there. So yes, man, that is absolutely awesome. What did James say? I know James is Irish, so he had a comment here. Where is it at?
If it's not something like you're all.
Yeah, okay. So he said if it was Irish, there would be so many more unnecessary vowels and joint consonants. Yes, that is hilarious. And that is a manly beard. Beefy beard. I like that. Mine's beefy right now because I was like down in some of the
meat.
Yeah, some of the meat. So I got a little bit of beef in the beard.
Scientists are still working on this, but I'm pretty sure they're going to prove it goes right from your mouth and into the beard.
Ooh. I think that's how protein works.
I'm not sure what the evidence is on it, but who needs it?
The quickest path to the bloodstream to the beard. Ooh. Yeah. Not suggested or endorsed here. So yes. But yeah, man, great beard. Downing meat. Yeah. Hey, yep.
Too easy.
Yep, Mac. We teach middle school. We're used to people like you. Oh! Just kidding.
Careful. Mate. One more, I'm going to kick you out of the Google Meet.
Yeah, right.
You can't get back in for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we will. Oh, are they able to get back in after a certain amount of time?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't really done it.
I haven't either. So
because they don't want to miss my class.
All right. Donald, are you in the building? He emailed me earlier and was like, hey, man, YouTube's having issues. So I hope he made it. Yeah, I hope he made it. Thank you, Define. Yeah. So people do say that, like, there is thank you for first and foremost, but put this towards the R&D of a wet beardometer to measure beard wetness. They're like, how do you know it's 75%?
Whoa. I'm at 70.
Right.
8%.
Perfect. Apply. Yeah, no, it's just it's the thought.
Those little turkey thermometers.
Yeah, right. Or if you're a true grillsman, you use the thermometer when you're cooking meat, right? The wrong way to do it is cut it and look at it, because then you've lost all the juices. You've had not good. You got to be able to poke it, get the thermometer. Do you do that?
No, I just shoot it with a laser gun and pretend.
Okay.
I have a gun thermometer.
Interesting. Okay.
It doesn't give you an internal
right.
But I like between my natural Mayor instincts and the laser gun.
You guys
hardly ever have raw food. Hardly ever.
I remember those first couple times. No.
All right. Well, no, actually, it's not. It wasn't. It wasn't the first or second time. It was like once you thought you knew what you were doing with the griddle, then you screw up. Yes.
Holy crap. I thought I was alone.
No.
The first time I cooked stuff was like the most perfect meal of all time.
You had watched, you had paid attention.
And then you almost get comfortable and mess it up.
Dude, I didn't even light it right. It was like cold. Just eat it.
My first couple
6
times.
6 hours later.
I'm not kidding. My first couple times were perfect. And then I had a period where everything was not good.
Right.
And then now I'm back because I had to go back on and research. I had to learn how to make pancakes again. I kept flipping them. I was like, oh yeah, let me even this out. Little flip here, little flip there. Let me flip it. Yeah. Little flip. No, you don't.
People walking by, flip.
Yeah,
flip. You see that?
You should only flip pancakes once. Do you know that?
I think so.
That's proper pancake form. I knew that with meat, right? I have a quote from Chinese dynasties that says, running a country is like frying a small fish. The more you poke it, the more you ruin it. And I always remember, I'm like, okay, so yeah, you don't poke the fish, you don't mess with the meat kind of thing. And I forgot that with pancakes. I was just flipping, whoop, 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 whoop. But now I'm back again. It took Sam being like, Sam's so nice when she says things. She's like, did you try something different this time? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, they're just a little bit different. And I'm like, oh, they're bad? They're bad. Okay. All right. Okay. They're bad. Thanks. Yeah. No, just different. Just different.
And I prefer in a great deal the other way, but not bad.
Just my 2.0. Hello. Everybody say hello, 2.0. I'm new here. Hello, men. I'm new to beards. My growth is like the gentleman in the blue. How long to reach the gentleman in the red? This is probably a year and a half from his beard for most beardsmen. So I would say
with messing around here, trimming here and there, not knowing exactly what I was doing, but
agreed. So I would say that this would be about 18 months for you, my friend, as long as you have average or above average growth, which is half an inch to an inch a month. I grow about an inch a month on my beard, and half an inch is normal. That would be the average one. All right, shoot, I lost Donald. Sorry, guys. We had some good comments coming in there. All right, Donald is here. Are you ready, my friend? Thank you, guys. We need this after a long week. This is wonderful. All right.
49 years old, 49 years young, and this is my first attempt at growing a beard. That's so cool to hear because I'm kind of like that.
You were 40, right?
Yeah. 8 months into my journey, and I've enjoyed every minute of the journey. I use a daily wash and co-wash, apply beard oil, all the products. Balm is my beard. It gets frizzy. Butter for nourishment in the evening. It sounds like this guy knows he takes biotin, collagen peptides. Yeah, he's been
check.
He's
dialed in. Yeah.
Did my first trim in the length of the beard about a half inch on Halloween 10/31. I have been trimming my mustache as it interferes with my eating. I'm looking to add about 1 more inch of length or grow fuller. I'd like guidance on styling, how I can manage the left side of my mustache as it does not. It doesn't sit the same as the right, and yeah, we all have that.
Same.
On my left side, I have issues with patchiness by the ear, working in a corporate office, so I won't be able to grow it any longer. Short business beard. Also have a disease, and it messes with the endocrine system. Maybe
it's your world.
So, could be like maybe a slower, like hormonal, like a little less testosterone kind of thing. Appreciate the mirror and your guidance. All right.
Awesome. So let's take a look here, and then we will get this up. All right. And Donald's a fantastic dude. He's watched the channel for a while and been super involved. So, Donald, I appreciate all your comments and all your support. It does not go unnoticed. All right. So, first and foremost, fantastic beard, man. Just great beard. Again, like you said, you can tell he watches the channel. And so, to run down, as you guys look at the pictures, he can only maintain a short business beard. And he's looking for help on the mustache, looking for just kind of overall advice, overall guidance. I'm going to have you kick this one off, Mayor, because this is kind of Mayor's territory, Mayor's world. Okay, so it's good to have a goal here. All right, so this is what we're looking at as a goal. And then this is where so let's go goal here.
Okay. So first of all, looking at the mustache. It sounds like he's been brushing sideways. He's got. It looks like the hair, Dan. Do you see the like his? They're pretty long, long, but to the sides.
Yep.
I think you're doing all right with that. You might consider brushing down and doing like a trim up and seeing what, like take the mustache and see if it would be like. You could get a little more thickness before you start going sideways. I don't know. That might be something to try. I don't know once you go straight what it would look like. As far as it looks like you're getting a good. I don't know if you're doing it with a scissors or a clippers, but it must have maybe your chin is a little bit maybe it got trimmed at one point or another. I know for me, I was looking at this the other day. Even though I have with my chin, it seems like the further you go out from the center of your lower lip out, the hair grows shorter and shorter and smaller and smaller. So I think what you're doing in the front is great, and I would just never touch those, and you're going to fill in slowly as that goes. You have a really good technique on the side. Can we look at the one or the other profiles? You're almost there as far as that goes. I think as far as the getting the edge, I would clean up this, and I would just use scissors. I would clean up a little bit, just try to get a straighter line using that sideburn, kind of for shaping that in. And then on a dry beard, you could starting from the front, you know, straighten out that bottom edge there, and then I just work with scissors and a comb. I just work up a little bit at a time. Maybe even I'll do the front, and then I'll look at it for a day in the mirror, and then I'll look at, okay, this is what I need to do. But you could start shaping a little bit. And underneath too, I think there's some thin, I think you could lose a little length there and let that underbeard thicken up a little bit to give you that fuller push out. Because you know, your underbeard is probably a little slower than the front, because you have like that good curtain of a good business beard. So anything you can do to keep it straight, well, this kind of fills in, I think would help. But heat is you know what you're doing. You mentioned things.
Styling's great.
Yeah. And just keep with it, and little adjustments to get you to the big goal.
Yeah. So I think the important thing is the goal here, and that's the main thing to keep in mind. He said my mustache is thinner on the ends, which is why I force the push to the sides. Okay, all right. And you know your beard. So if this is your goal here, I agree with what the comment I highlighted. I agree with the mayor said. I wouldn't change anything with the styling right now, especially this side beard right here, man. That is immaculate. That is immaculate. I could see you growing your hair out and like just completing the look, man. If you can grow that hair long, throw like a little ponytail back there.
I think he goes a little longer and he goes with a part.
Yeah, that would be
or try and
real nice. But I do agree it is time to square off the bottom, just simply because this is your goal. We're here to help your goal. If this is your goal, you want that thickness. And I like this goal picture because the mustache matches the style you're going.
Mm-hmm.
See how you're swiping out to the side there? That's exactly what this goal picture is doing. So just keep growing, keep doing what is there. And start getting wax on there. And I think you do have wax. It looks like he's using wax.
Mm-hmm.
Should I stop using balm? No. Your styling is really good. I would not change styling. This is one of the times I wouldn't blow it out. I wouldn't go to the side because the goal picture is just a straight up chiseled beard. So no, I wouldn't stop using balm. All I would do, my main thing, I agree with the mayor on everything he said. The biggest point I agree with him on is square off the bottom. Let's take it. Let's go straight across. And he's 100% correct. The face of your beard, he called it a curtain, is longer than your underbeard. And just a simple little right there is going to even that all up. And it's going to be absolutely awesome.
And then let's say you want a little longer style. It's not out of the cards. It's just giving those slower underbeard guys a chance to catch up.
I think with work, he's not able to.
Okay, so
he can't do it with work. He needed to I think he said he needed to maintain.
Pretty much about this.
Yep. I blow dry from chin to ear. Do I need to change direct? Nope. The way you're styling is spot on. Like this is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely perfect. With your styling here, I would not.
You are right-handed because I'm really good at doing this side with my right hand, and I'm like awkward as heck with this hand. So that's just time. I actually I'm a little bit ambidextrous, so I do my scissors with my left too.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm not at all.
Because I cannot get the angles. I cannot get like this.
Yeah.
I'm not as good at it, and that's why I got this weird part here, but I just can't get the scissors the way the scissors need to be to work right.
Yeah. But man, you got a great beard, especially that short business beard. And if you were to ask me, hey, what should I do with my beard? I would tell you nothing. But if this is your goal, I would start shaping it down at the bottom. That would be my biggest takeaway there. So yes, you're doing great. Blow drying, does it dry out the beard? Your beard's going to dry out anyway. It just speeds up the process. It does. Blow drying is not unhealthy to the beard. It doesn't harm the beard as long as you're doing it properly. So everything dries out your beard. It's just getting you there quicker. So nope, nothing wrong with that one. Awesome, my friend. Thank you for submitting. We are running out of time, but I want to make sure we get to these ones here in case we have a chance. All right. We have an update picture here, guys. This is from Bush SD. He says, again, the collages last week, blow drying, everything now. Really helps train those hairs down. Thanks again, guys. Let's get this update picture. All right. I think he goes through the one from last. Oh, yeah. This is awesome, guys. All right, so get ready for this update from Bush SD here. I saw him comment recently, so here he is. All right, so he's right there. Oh, yeah, yo. All right, update picture, and I love that he included a collage of the before and the after so we can see it. All right, so again, this was before. Okay, great, and we want to always stress that. I feel like we say it, but it's needed. Great beard. We're only giving advice because you asked for it, and then look at the after.
Wow.
Bam.
Holy mean.
I mean, just... Dude, again, great.
You can see in his look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Look in his eyes now. He's like,
yep, like I got it. Yep, I got it.
Here it is.
Like this is great. Guy. But remember the texture, the direction, everything we were talking about there, just kind of going all over the place. Shabam, shabam, just absolutely crushed it. So, dude, that's why we do this show. It's for awesome. That right here. Yes, absolutely why we do this show. Will you be getting to meet Chris? We're going to cover everyone that was in that I told that would be on. So I think I have 2 more to go over. So we'll see. Thank you, 2.0. You are 100% welcome. All right. So awesome one there, my friend. Let me see what we got here. Yep, Chris. It looks like we got you next. So you are up here. Let me see if we can highlight you. All right. Inspirational. I agree. That one is for the keeps, man. That is I'll probably put a story up of that one on my Instagram. Bush, that is wonderful. I was
genuinely taken. Like that was a nice beard. Yep.
Sorry for the shakes, guys. That was me. Bush, if you can send me a message on Instagram so I remember. I think it's your government name on there, and I forgot it. Look at the length exactly, and I told you that, man. It gains a lot of length when you do that. So send me a message on Instagram, Bush, and I'm gonna try to put those up on my story because that's a pretty good advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chris, you here? All right, here's Chris. He is cool. All right.
Hi, I'm Chris, 25 years old.
So he's young.
Just out of the military. Thank you for your service.
Hey, happy Veterans Day.
I have been growing my beard for exactly 2 months. On the 5th of November, my goal is to have a thick, medium to long beard. My main concern is the region under my lip. I only have a few hairs growing in that area, that are a decent size. Then I have these little baby hairs starting to grow around the area. What do you guys think? Do I have a potential of growing or of achieving my goals? Should I line up my neck and cheeks or leave it as it is?
Okay.
So his goal is a thick, medium to long beard.
Okay. All right. Great explanation. Great setup with the pictures. Let's check these out here.
25. So
25.
That's going to be your first answer.
That's huge. Yep. All right. Awesome. And he's wanting to go thicker and bigger, right?
Yes.
All right. Just want to know if it's possible. Okay.
Thickness. I'm stealing your thunder. I'll let you.
Oh, no. You
go ahead.
Just checking here. All right. So we got I
got to take my
beard.
turns.
But I just want to, that's what we were looking for, right?
Thickness, and he wants a medium to long beard.
Okay. So thickness and medium to long beard. Hey, man, you're super young for a beard terms. Literally, most guys do not start even growing decent facial hair till they're about 22. So you're only a couple years into the game. And for most guys, their beards start peaking in their 40s, and then they maintain for the rest of their life. It doesn't get any worse, but you reach your maximum beard in your 40s. That's when your DHT levels are maximized and out of the conversion. So you are very, very young in the beard game and off to a fantastic start, truly fantastic start here. Right now, at 25, if you're asking me if it is a longer beard, a thicker beard, a medium beard in the works, not yet. I love the style you're at right now. And the only reason why I'm saying that not yet is because of this growth pattern right here on the neck. Notice where I've said this already tonight. The Adam's apple is a very common area at a younger age that doesn't grow. I believe the other person we looked at was younger as well. Mm-hmm. And so this is just a younger age. That will start filling in all the way down here. I can promise you, I can already see those hairs coming in. But it's probably going to be a good 5 years, right? Somebody will tell you, wait a couple months, do a year. At 25, you got a little bit of waiting for that full one.
I think we're into a short,
I agree.
But
where you're at, you're at right now, I say dial this in. Here's where I would go. I would just do a little tiny little cleanup right down the neckline there. It looks like you're touching the cheeks up here, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I would just maintain where you're at. A lot of guys, rightfully so, have commented you and complimented in the chat. But it is, yeah, man, it is absolutely an awesome beard. For me, I would maintain where you're at right now. Let it keep filling in. Trim it along the way. As you trim it, that base will start building in, and it will let you know. Oh, you haven't touched the cheeks. Then you're very lucky. That's a very nice natural. Okay, yeah, good picture, by the way. This is very high definition. Usually it gets a little bit shorter. How's this look on your guys' end? Okay, we can even go further. So he hasn't even touched the cheeks. Dude, that's lucky. You're like me. You have a nice transition. Notice how these hairs are shorter going into the longer ones. Leave them alone. Don't touch them. Because
those are going to be your thickening eventually. That's going to be where
they lay down over these ones. So, yeah, I would not touch it. If I had to nitpick right now and you were really, really looking for advice, this chin indent here, it might be because of a mask. I would start training this hair out here. But, dude, that's me being like real particular. And part of it has to do with that growth pattern. But this is the most important picture right here.
Yeah. Find a style that's not going to lose much hair.
Yep.
Rock it for a while.
Agreed.
And stay tuned.
Yep. So, yeah, and there's, if you want to go for it, dude, go for it. Who cares, you know? But if you want to maximize your journey while you get there, I would just kind of maintain that shorter beard. And I think if anybody saw you, they would know that is a full beard, right? You are not somebody that's like, oh yeah, they would describe you as
the guy with the beard.
Guy with the beard. They like Chris, the dude with the beard. Yes, that Chris. So I think that is pretty cool, right? Because they have some guys that have like short stubble, and it's like, does he have a beard? Yeah, he's kind of got one. No, you're Chris with the beard. So I would keep it going, man. And yeah, exactly like Stevie said, that underlip is the most common area. Let me grab the Beard Octane logo real quick.
I just want to say one more thing about that cheek line too. You're going to be tempted. Touching that is going to be a bad step.
I agree.
Because I know for me, I get breakouts and then the hair comes in. You have a dark color for your beard. I think you would just regret it pretty quick.
Yeah, that spot is so common, man. Look at the Beard Octane logo. That's the spot under the lip. Like that is built into his logo because of how much that is a common spot. So just let that thing grow, man. It's doing really well. Trim it as you go along. You got a killer style.
You know, that's funny. My sister-in-law saw me first time in a while.
Oh, yeah?
She like double, because my brother has a beard, but he bless his heart, he doesn't have the guidance that I do. So he trims this pretty short. And she like took a long look at under my lower lip, because that, just filling that in and letting it alone. Maybe someday my brother will do that, but
yeah,
it is not not a common thing, but kind of just like that chin transparency. And if that's something that bothers you,
yep,
it takes a while.
And Joe, sure. I know you did, and I love that. Right, a lot of companies try to say, "Hey, use our stuff, you'll have the perfect beard. Use this, we have like the most gorgeous beard models of all time." Joe is like acknowledging that men have beards that look like that. So yeah, I'm super glad you did that. It just shows your character, and anybody that knows you knows that goes with you. All right, we have one more tonight, and I think this is an entry. Oh yeah, this one is an elaborate one. This is an elaborate one. So we'll end on this one here. Liam, show yourself. Liam Nestor, where are you at?
And you guys that are here, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, Man's Corner, check it out. 3,500 guys hanging out. A lot. Some people say we're the beard selfie group, and we're happy about that. We work really hard to create a place that's not just another place that's completely
judgment free.
Pushing products and things like that too.
Yep.
Yeah, positive.
And Chris and Liam, you guys will be the last ones tonight. It may be ever, and that's awesome. Contact Joe at sales@beardoctane.com. He'll send you out that gift card. If you need any recommendations, let us know. I know you guys have been watching all night, so we've been throwing them out there. You hear about Beard Octane, so I have a feeling you probably have your eye on a couple of these ones. So, yep, all positivity here, and that is that's what I love is we actually live that. It's not just like some catchphrase, not some slogan. It's a special place, man. It really is. All right, Liam with the last one. Yeah, I know, Liam. As soon as I said Liam, I was like, oh, I better say his last name because I know Liam is also in here. So yeah, too funny. All right, go ahead, hit it here.
All right, so been growing a beard since January 1st, 2020.
Cool.
Celebrating. Okay, yeah, I'm like, wait, isn't that coming up? Like, no, that's
21. Wild.
With only one trim since my girlfriend made me clean up for an interview. My goal is to grow it out as long as it will get. I'm
ex-girlfriend. I get it. I'm getting.
No, I'm sure she's.
I'm getting.
Our ladies are learning along with us.
Yeah.
It's better than me saying not yet. Right.
I'm glad you didn't go on that one, Louis.
But my questions and concerns. Beard has been feeling a little dry throughout the day. My daily routine are detailed below. Okay, wow. As you can see, the side photos, beard tends to come forward throughout the day. I know you've made videos about training it in the other way. I plan on getting a heated brush as I'm too scared to use a blow dryer. Any other tips? How can I tell if I'm over treating my beard? Too much product, current beard products, oil, butter, wash, co-wash. Mainly use the wooden combs like Beard Brand or a large comb. Oxhorn, recommended also. Also started a cold rinse in the end of the shower as well. Okay,
my man. All right, so real quick, if you're using too much product, you'll know pretty easily. If you're using too much beard product like oil, balm, butter, you're gonna break out in pimples, and your beard's gonna be real greasy. That's it. Super simple.
I get them under the beard. Now that my beard's longer, they come right on my chin, my jawline, and I'm like, all right, I need to back up.
That's where you're focusing.
And that's where I'm sweat. I think it just drains in there. And
yep. So the other way you would notice, if you're over conditioning, you're gonna start getting beard drift, and you're gonna start. Your beard's just gonna feel off, and it's just not going to style as well as it normally does. So yeah, you'll know on those ones. All right. So we're giving him advice here. First beard, and he's just looking for
he wants to be as big a beard as big of a beard as possible.
Okay. And so kind of guide him along that journey of having as big a beard as possible. And guys, he gave us a super detailed daily routine aspect, which is great, but we're going to get into the styling and the goals and all that.
But in reviewing it beforehand, we have acknowledged him as a Dan C.
Yes. He's listed.
Right there.
Yep. All right.
He's like, okay, and don't give me the rookie stuff.
Right. Yeah, he's like, yeah, don't admit. Okay, so first off, man, super cool style. This is almost, wow. Yeah. This is almost that goatee beard, like we were talking about beard stash. This is almost a beard goatee, where it's very prominent right here, and then kind of has the little different shape, different style up. First picture, I think it's absolutely rocking. Really cool. All right, so it goes out here. Okay, this is going to be a good one. We're going to be able to help you out, my friend. I'm glad you're able to throw it. And can I say, dude, love the hair. Jealous of the hair. I tried.
Got there. You know what? I don't mean it like that. You just went a different direction.
That was heartbreaking, Mayor. Thank you. But
yes. Come on.
All right.
No, I didn't get there either.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna run to the front of this one, Mayor, because I got all things firing on here.
I might have a few details, but this is it's your world.
Yeah. Okay. And this is going to completely depend on what you want, because you can go. You have a very unique style. Here, look at his routine, guys. Look at his routine. And those are all awesome. This is more about your style here. Okay. So this, all right. Okay, here. Please comment as things come up in your mind, Liam. Please comment as they come up in your mind, okay? Because it is truly your style, but I'm going to give you my perspective. I want to stress that enough. Guys in here are going to disagree with me. That's okay. They'll share it. That's okay. This is my thoughts, my preference, because you wrote in here. I love this right here. This is super cool, super unique. If you're going for that, go. Absolutely go. All right. Here's my first one. For me, if I'm assessing my beard right here, let me see how this looks for you guys. Okay. And you can really notice this from the very beginning, right? You have a lot of growth right here. Mustache down is very, very prominent as compared to right below that.
I totally assumed he trimmed.
I think that's natural.
Okay.
Yeah. Liam, is this shape a natural shape? Yeah. Because if he trimmed that would have to be like buzzers going
Well, I was
down.
wondering if it was like a
shape.
half scuba.
Oh, right. He did
Like
a scuba
the
mistake.
modified.
Yeah, right. A modified scuba. Liam, have you trimmed this air? Totally natural.
Okay.
All right.
That's awesome.
Yes. Been in this rodeo
And
before.
he's like the reverse. Like,
yeah.
Like this is
bread
and butter.
We showed earlier when the beard was longer on the sides, not the chin. Your chin is on steroids. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is me. Again, take it, leave it, throw it out, consider it, talk to your girlfriend about it.
And open it up in a couple of years.
Oh, no. Jade, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, she said it's me, not ex-girlfriend. You got to get my humor.
Dang it.
Yeah,
I am always the nice guy, and I made my one little
yeah.
comment, and then she's here.
Yeah, I know. I'm
the nice guy.
Yeah.
Dan's going to say stuff like that, but I made my little,
yeah,
whatever.
Not yet.
Good for you for being here. I take it all back.
Jane, I'm sorry. You know that was a good
We're
setup.
Both married guys, and if our wives catch us, don't tell her.
Jane,
don't tell my wife about
I encourage you to watch my review videos. My beautiful wife is on every one. You look absolutely gorgeous yourself. So, okay.
All right. Hopefully
she's gonna start
we get in our guy modes.
She's gonna start a support group for girlfriends with men with beards. Oh man, that's hilarious. That is funny. Thank you, Jane. That's awesome. That made my night. Okay, so Jane, listen up to this here. All right, my advice. I've said that 7 times, but I feel like people are gonna take this the wrong way. But I guess no, they know.
Just get it to us.
All right. So my advice is you have a lot of transparency right here. And especially when we look to the side, okay? If you see here, you have a certain style right here, and then it's like, whoop, your chin growth is wild, man. Like it's like it's a chia pet. That's crazy. Like,
if there was like, let's say there was some kind of beard competition,
yeah,
and a guy walks in and sees that you excel in what 90% of the guys struggle, they're gonna walk off the court. They don't even want to play.
Yeah.
So that your genetics are great on that.
Yeah.
And you're definitely benefiting from the routine.
Right. So Jason says cool looking style. If you want to stand out and be unique, dude, stay where you're at. Absolutely stay where you're at. I myself would not be able to do that. And it's because of this side beard here. I actually have a video about this area. So for me, my friend, I would go with a big trim. And there's going to be guys that are going to get pitchforks out. They're going to be calling for my head because this is a beautiful, really, really cool beard. It is super unique. He said, I had no idea it's that unique. Super, super unique beard. So rock it if not. But me, man, I'm going right here. And the one thing you don't have to worry about is if you don't like the trim, your chin's going to grow back out. This thing is crazy levels. All right, so watch here, my friend. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going, and I'm chopping down. I'm taking this. You're going to have a very similar beard to Scuba, a very similar beard to me at a shorter stage. And again, look here. All right. Let me, I wish I had some, I was able to cover it up. Put your hand, guys, put your hand over the screen. Let me get a little bit bigger. All right. Put your hand over the front portion of his beard and give it just give it a style from here over. If I had paint, I would go right here. All right. And now just this part right here, I would trim off. Okay.
I think Jane's going to be really liking that too.
I agree. I think Jane will like it. And dude, I'm obsessed with your hair. That is a thing of beauty right there. But I'm going right here. See, follow your underbeard. And this is coming off for me. All right. Because it's missing this supporting actors. It's missing that neck gap. And this transparency right here is going to be gone. You're going to have a beautiful shape like this and go, whoom, and it's going to be absolutely killer. And it won't have that transparency. But again, man, yours is super unique. But for me personally, I am taking this off. And your thickness is going to be thicker than a Snicker.
Janie, if you're still watching, I'm going to go in a little bit different direction, not disagree with you.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get to that style? Because one of the things that's big with beard, so how long are we styling and doing the routine?
For him right here?
Yeah. Does it seem like he's doing it always? Or because here's my point, what I'm getting at.
11 months.
If you No, I meant in the bathroom. Like, dialing it in, because with his style, I would guess what you've recommended and in taking advice, you're going to have a lot faster wearable out beard. It's not going to, because it's just going to kind of sit tighter.
Yeah.
And as that underbeard grows, you can slowly get to work towards that big beard you're looking for.
Yeah. So hello, Paul. He says,
Hey.
I definitely agree with you, Dan. I would comb it straight down all the way around, take a few inches off the circle beard section, 3 to 4 inches longer than the side beard. That is exactly what I go with. And then his follow-up comment is what I said before I even read this. If you do that, it's going to look crazy thick. If you do trim it, send us a before picture and then an after picture, because that is going to be bananas. I saw. Yep, okay. I saw. Liam, I told you to get a trim. Jane, I don't think you probably thought we were going to say that on a beard channel, but I agree 100%. 100%. He said only 10 minutes for his routine.
That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
The best beard, everybody, is the beard that you have. So you all of life is about figuring out what's going to work, and if you get to a point with your girlfriend or whatever and just wipe it out. I've never heard a happy story about that. I've heard guys that are joining the channel because they're growing back after making a big decision and things like that. And with regret, well, you're talking about years.
Yep.
You're talking about years to get back.
Right. Well, for him, probably not.
No, like a couple weeks.
He didn't.
Literally, if I could screenshot this, and the Mayor's Magic Chin Cream, and it'd be totally fake, and I would sell it to you. It'd probably be Noxzema, but you never know. Like, that could be an advertisement for somebody with extra
So I'm with Jane there, and then Jason says, is he styling it that way? No, that is a very definite growth change. There's no that we tell guys to style it out, fluff it out. This is a growth pattern. I've never really seen a growth pattern like this. Honestly, look at that chin. That is crazy. If you went for goatee, you'd be going. I really think you could go for a national award champ. Hey, maybe. All right. Here's another thought for you.
This beard it looks like a boom mic.
It does.
It's like a built-in. Because you've got to hear what this guy's got to say, because he's got a big enough beard.
Here, Nicholas. No, I did not see your question. We're getting through the advice. I'll try to circle back to it, my friend. But dude, if you wanted to go completely the opposite of what I said, you could just buzz the sides of your face and have one of the gnarliest goatee circle beards out there. Gnarly.
That competition beard.
Yes. If you buzzed this down to skin, imagine this as a goatee, right? That is a gnarly one. Now, for me, would I prefer that? No.
Would Jane prefer that?
No.
I don't think so.
So I think you get that trim all the way. Now, that's a thought. Dude, all right, maybe we just put another thought in his head. That would be gnarly, man.
Jane's I was liking you guys.
Yeah. I don't think Jane wants the circle beard, but he could have an amazing circle beard, goatee with it.
You have so much time. You got to try all these things out.
Right.
You have been given a gift, sir.
Yes, you have great growth pattern. So it's totally up to you. But I would, since you're asking it, since Jane made a comment, this has obviously been something that you have thought about. You've gotten to the edge. I would go one way or the other. I would trim it down, like I said originally. Or if you want to go for it, dude, go for that goatee. 23 years old. Holy crap. 23.
We're not gonna be able to find you at 40,
dude. You're gonna be a mascot. All I ask is that you stay with this channel as you grow and get notoriety and then have this wonderful beard. Because man, that's that 23, dude. That's, as the kids say, that's stupid. That is crazy, man. That chin, I've never seen anything like that.
Is your last name Kringle? Really?
Right. It does start with a K. Yeah, Chris K. So. Yeah, man, you got a choice. Yeah. All I'm asking you is that you give us an update within whenever you make it. I'm not saying do it by next week, because maybe you haven't made a change by next week.
Don't be sure about what you're doing before you do it.
But just think right here. This is a great picture. You see this transparency? Dude, you take this out. Look at my line, okay? And I know Mac with the cheese likes my sound effects, so look at this line. Right here. man, you're going to have a thick beard.
And all that is just about waiting and giving all the different speed of hair growth underneath time to kind of thicken in and catch up.
Yeah.
And look.
100%. I would go with that. And it's so interesting how your beard looks from different angles. Because here, I would never think like, dude, go for the crazy goatee. And then I get here and I'm like, dude, go for the crazy goatee. That's wild, man. That's such a wild growth pattern. It's so cool.
Going like Dodger. I think I have low testosterone.
Yeah.
Dodger's like, get out of here.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
Yeah. You're 23.
Oh.
Yeah. So, dude, killer. I cannot wait to see what you do. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And this is Doug. This is where I was just contemplating with my mind that it's going to be a for real trim. If you're going to go around those edges, that's going to take some either confidence or professional hands. If you feel like you can do it, do it. I always recommend learning your own beard. You know your beard better than everybody else. But if you're not confident, this would be a good one to really invest in finding a respected beard barber.
And with what we can say is a unique growth pattern.
Yes.
You got to be extra careful.
You got to find someone that really does. I do not want somebody hacking that thing up, man. Do not go to Lady Jane's. I apologize to any Lady Jane's out there.
Yeah.
Okay, no way, I'll do it. Okay, and then you seem like a confident human, so I believe in you. I think you're going to do really well. And keep that confidence, man. You are that hair to beard ratio. Dude, are you a baseball player, Liam? I feel like you were a college baseball player. If I get this, I retire. That's just an amazing.
Yeah.
I know he's a fisherman. I know he seems like kind of like slightly like country boy in the best way possible. He had a bass fishing hat on. But were you a baseball player? I can feel it. He's a baseball player.
Nope.
Rocket engineer.
Now, I've been off on some things in my life, but I don't know if I've ever.
I don't know where to go for that, guys.
Goes to show you. That's awesome.
Is that the greatest mic drop of all time?
I'm a rocket scientist. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of win at life, sir.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's something you don't do good.
Yes. And here, I'm going to make it up.
We're not going to ask Jane. Don't worry.
We need to change that girlfriend status on Jane, not from ex-girlfriend, but to fiance. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's birth that idea tonight.
We just flipped it. You thought we were going in one direction?
Yeah. Yeah. And we don't even like the band One Direction. So that's why we went the other way. She's also a rocket engineer. You guys are going to have super babies. Like that's wild. So yeah. We're switching it from girlfriend, not to ex, but to fiance. All right. So and hopefully you have at least a boy, one or girl, whatever. Do what you want. Right. Girl can grow a beard too. I don't care. And that's wild. That's a power couple. Power hair, power beard, power couple. I don't even know where to go from there. That's crazy. I'm not going to sleep tonight thinking about that goatee. Dude. So yeah, the sun will come out with a goatee. That is for sure. Wow. That's crazy.
A style goatee.
Yeah, Jason, he's 23. That's crazy, man. So please, my friend, message me if you need any questions on the trims. Your trim is going to be very similar to how I trim my beard. So go through and watch my trim videos. Again, with your confidence, I think you will be fine. It's not that difficult of a trim. All I'll say is the transparency is going to tell you where to go.
And
just
follow your beard. And
Yep. No reason to rush. If you don't like where you're at with something, walk away, man. Walk away. The good news is your beard grows really fast in the areas that you're trimming off. So if you have any issues, it'll come back. So awesome, my friend. Thank you to all the guys tonight. What a well-rounded beard advice series.
Oh my gosh. No two were alike tonight.
No.
Everybody needed a little bit different.
Dude, we told him you can go for a goatee or trim it. We told other people just keep growing it. We said go short, right? We've been all over the map. We said a Van Dyke.
Yeah.
Golly, what a well-rounded beard advice.
Some we're talking about dyeing a beard and versus now we're talking about really thin chin growth to like
Liam. To natural cheek lines, right? To Chia Pet goatee. That's an idea. Chia Pet goatee. I like it. But hey, this is only possible because you guys write in. If we don't have people to talk about, we can't make this show happen. So guys, I'll put it down below. My email. It is Dan_command@yahoo.com. Please send in an email with your pictures, with your goals, with your struggles, and any other information that can help, right? Age, things like, we don't need like a full rundown on stuff, but anything that you feel like could be helpful.
Yeah. The big thing is what can we do? Is there be as open and honest as you can?
Yeah.
If you,
that shirt looks great.
Yeah, I love it.
I like that shirt a lot. That is fire.
Getting it back.
Yeah, I got a long sleeve gray one with white writing. I have a black one, but it like blended in. It was almost like murdered out, which I like. Sam didn't think it popped enough, so I got a white one too.
Sam didn't think popped.
So yes, future episodes you can bring in people to give advice in addition to. Hey, all of you guys give advice. That's every episode. The chat is killing it.
Like
absolutely killing it. So
where are you guys during my parent-teacher conferences for ideas of
right
way to say things? And
I know. Could you imagine if we had conferences together? That'd be so much better.
I think I would like to think that most people would walk out of there just with a real clear direction.
Yep.
Well, listen, we're gonna
maybe leave with some beard advice.
Yeah.
So yeah, could be. You need to get those new color logos. Yeah, Sam bought some new colors. I'm excited about it. She's excited about it. So yeah, awesome guys. Hey, thank you so much. Friday morning, my collab drops with Artiest Man. It is awesome. It is the new thin carrier blend. Who designed the carrier blend? This guy. Who designed the scent? This guy. Who was amazing to work with? Artiest Man. They were so easy. This is the most involved I've ever been on a collaboration. I literally created the carrier blend. They didn't say no to anything. I said, what about this one, this one, this one, this one? They said, yep. I said, what about these scents? They worked out the ratio, but then made it happen.
I had a girlfriend like that.
Yeah?
Wouldn't say no to anything.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it didn't just apply to me. So.
Oh! that was a preloaded joke, it seemed like.
Oh, he was. In fact, it was just a half step late. Whatever. Guys, if you haven't joined a Facebook group, check it. Beard Shake's going. Check it out.
Zing.
Man's Corner. I'm just kidding. There wasn't one. Or maybe. I'm not going to say. Check out our Facebook group. Next week is our giveaway week.
Yeah.
Octane. This is our big. If you, in order to win, you got to be part of our group. Command's Corner, join. It's not too difficult. Just answer the questions. And, don't be weird. Don't try to sell something while you're answering the first questions.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious to us nowadays what we're looking at.
Right.
And
did you read the rules? Yes. What are you here for? To sell my products.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you didn't read well. So yes.
But thanks again for being part of this, for welcoming me and Dan and I into your home, into your beard, your ideas, and you're coming in and ask us for advice. I'm blown away when I see these follow-up pictures, which are always awesome. Blown away by thinking that I had a little piece in kind of just, you can just see how big people are. They're at a point and they don't know how to get to the next point or take a new direction, and they're considering. So I'm honored to be part of that.
Yeah. Hey, Artiest Man, I didn't know you guys were still in here. Thank you. Nicholas, I'm not quite sure I understand here. Maybe the mayor will know. Does your Facebook group able to come up with a screen name? What?
I wonder.
Are you asking? Are you able to come up with a name? Because
they're pretty much on your Facebook. Really likes you to keep your real name. I had to change.
So it's not about our group. It's about what, Facebook? If that's what you're asking, are you asking like essentially, can I come in with Nicholas Z? I'm not.
If you're looking to find us, you just type beard in the search groups for beard.
Probably can find it.
Yeah, and we're right there.
Yeah. Or I'm sure if you search Command's Corner too, it'll pop up right away. So yeah, Nicholas will give you a second here. Let know if you want to, because maybe we're totally off on what you're asking about. But the group is awesome, man. It really is. It's not for everybody, but for those who it is for, it's huge. It's huge. I know it's the highlight of a day for a lot of guys, myself included. Sonny's videos, Jim's positivity, Grant's comments. Just everything in there. It's Grant Squared's comments. There's a couple great Grants in there. How do we get into the giveaway? Join the group. Yep, join the group. Do you have two separate groups? Nope, just one. Yeah, we don't have any other groups.
Well, you've got Command's Corner is a show on Monday.
Right.
Command's Corner is a group on Facebook.
Correct.
That's about it, though.
Yep. Yep. So, yeah, we will have giveaways on this stream next week, but you have many more chances to win if you join the Facebook group. And I think that's pretty cool.
Donald has a really great comment.
That is an awesome comment to end on.
The group gave me confidence to grow my beard and enjoy it. Thank you. I think that's so true. I think I've seen more beards in the last year than in my whole life. And everyone, and it really does help you to dial in what you want out of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep. Brian, I saw that. That was hilarious. When he was talking about changing the reaction, that was so funny. And thank you, Artist May says, the group is great. You guys are doing great work. And it is work. I will say that the mayor and I put a lot of time and effort into it, but it is fully worth it. We're very happy to. And how many collabs do I have? I don't know. I'm not sure. I've quite a few, but that's part of it. I've been doing this for a long time. I will say I don't have half as many collabs as months I've been doing this. If I could put it that way. So yes, there's many months before a collab comes out. So Friday, Artius, man, guys, so excited to work with them. The mayor's got his bottle. He'll be able to put it in, let you guys know what he thinks before it drops. So thank you guys. We will see you soon. Friday video, Sunday. You guys know, the deal here. And then next Friday, let's get everybody hyped. Mayor video. It's going to be good. It's already up too.
Can't believe we got the Friday slot.
I know.